OMG.
Oh my goodness.
I'm louder, you're louder. Now can we hear Spin?
And can you guys hear us without dying?
Yeah, any echo? Microphone check 1 2. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
It looks
What's
like
going
there might
on?
still
Are we
be
okay?
a little bit of a... What, is there?
What's up, Phoenix?
Oh no, there's no delay now. I thought it looked like there was a delay at first.
All right, we're looking good. W on audio? That's what I like to
W
see.
audio, yes
Oh
sir.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I told you we would work on it. What up, Brent?
I never thought this Apple garbage was gonna work, but
Hey, man.
the headphones.
Apple coming in
work.
clutch. Apple coming in
Apple
clutch.
is coming in clutch. All right.
Apple sponsor
yeah.
us.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome everybody
Spin's
to the
here.
Banter's Lounge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm DJ Spin Station, you know what I'm saying? Back in 1988, believe it or not, I was 17 years old. Guess what my favorite car was? My
Hit me.
favorite car was a white and gold Toyota MR2.
White and gold
Beautiful.
Toyota
Back in 88, it was a
MR2.
wonderful
Sounds
beautiful car.
absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful car.
Sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, no, for me, I grew up watching Supernatural a lot. So, for anybody that knows that show, the 67 Chevy Impala that they drive in that car or in that show, absolutely beautiful. That's got to be my go-to for favorite car.
Oh man. What up? I'm Lotus, Lightning Lotus, back here, back at it. Man, my favorite car of all time, it is definitely a Mustang. Finding the year's always been a little bit more tough for me, because I really like a 66, 67, but I can also go on the other scale and go like a 2019 and just be like,
Whoa.
like a huge difference. Now,
My dad's car is a 2019.
Mustang.
God no.
Oh, okay. That has, bro. What is this guy talking about? Hey, it's a 2019. But no, I really,
Right year.
I really do like, I really do like Mustangs. But there is a section of cars for Mustangs that they release that are awful,
Really?
awful. Like the late 90s and the early 2000s. They're like, oh, they're awful. Anyways,
like worse than those ugly Jeep trucks.
no, I love the Jeep trucks.
I know you do, and I hate them.
Why
and
are
I
you
don't
talking
understand
about my
how this
Jeep
guy
trucks?
likes Jeep.
The
Jeep
Gladiators
trucks,
are so.
Those things are just disgusting.
Bro, the Gladiators are so freaking sweet. They look so
no,
cool.
dude.
Spin, help me out here. Those Gladiators are
Those
sweet.
nasty Jeep trucks.
Jeeps are cool. I like
Jeeps are fantastic.
But the
I
Jeep
love a
truck,
good
you've
Jeep.
seen the Jeep truck, right?
the Jeep truck.
Yeah, the Gladiator.
I don't think I have.
What? Oh my, Spin, you got to look it up right now.
It's pretty bad.
Bro, what? Jeep Gladiator is so clean looking. It is
Squatch,
so
you build
clean.
Gladiators? What?
Bro, that's what I'm talking
You
about.
gotta hook Lotus up,
That's
man.
what I'm talking about.
That's
See,
literally his car, dude.
Yeah, my grandpa helps work on
Oh,
putting
yeah.
V8s in the Gladiator.
Have you streamed? Yeah, you streamed last night. I was about to say, have you
What happened?
streamed with the new do? Like,
I did. Yeah.
I don't know.
People didn't realize.
It's, if it's gonna be a truck, it has to be a full truck. It doesn't look like it's a
Exactly.
full bed. It's like
Oh
a half a
my
bed.
God.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's a
God.
half bed
Yeah,
with a
you know?
full-size Jeep in
like
the
you
front.
It's like you gotta borrow a friend's truck to move something.
Exactly.
'cause you can't move anything in that thing.
You might be able to
Unless the
move
back
like an
seats go
office
down.
chair in that thing.
They had just said an office chair.
Like,
Oh my God.
and that's pushing it.
Hey, Spin, you remember when we used to do a podcast together?
Oh my gosh. Shoot.
Oh, anyways, y'all.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Banter's Lounge. I say we hop right into it.
Let's get her going.
Now that I think about it, did I even?
Oh, actually, and the movie I was talking about, guys,
Hit
was
me.
Starship Troop,
Starship Troopers?
Star?
where they went and they fought the bugs. Another
Yeah,
fight.
I got
They fought
nothing,
the bugs.
bro.
The bugs came and invaded us. Oh, you guys don't know. How about the chat? Do you guys know what Starship Troopers are? You guys remember that movie?
Starships.
I was asking
were
these
meant
guys
to
if they've
fly.
seen this new if they've seen this new game Helldivers 2 that I've been watching a lot of people play lately. I think you start out shooting bugs and it just reminded me of Starship Troopers and then know what Starship.
Oh my gosh.
Well, to
1997.
be fair, yeah, when it was
Hey,
released.
were you alive?
I wasn't alive.
Huh?
Were you alive?
No, I wasn't alive.
You weren't alive either?
No,
Okay,
no.
that explains
No,
it then.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
you weren't alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
I wasn't. I don't think my parents hadn't met yet. So
Oh, my parents had met.
my parents had not met yet. So
In 97?
yeah, dude. They had my
How
sister in
old are you,
2000.
5?
Oh my god.
I
They had
guess
my
so,
sister in
epic.
2000. I think they met in 99. So yeah, no.
No, I think
Had
my
me in
parents had definitely
02.
met. Okay, that's fair. I guess that's not too far off, probably from mine. Anyways,
You said your parents met in '99.
I think so.
I graduated in '89.
hey, Spid, you're doing it to yourself, bro.
Hey.
You're doing it to yourself, brother.
Yeah.
I
We
cannot
didn't
save
say
you. I
anything,
cannot
bro.
save you. I cannot save you. Oh my goodness. All right, good stuff.
Let's get into it.
Do I have glasses?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Goodness gracious.
We'll just put on.
Am I a little blurry or something?
I feel like you're always.
Yeah, you look the
slightly-
same as usual for on our end, I'd say.
Okay. All right, maybe just turn off my OBS.
What? The... okay. Anyways.
Honestly,
There
I
you
don't know where my
go.
other glasses are, so we're just rocking with these
Yeah,
ones.
the
Sorry,
the
Phoebe.
gambling glasses.
The
I guess.
gambling
Yeah.
glasses. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and hop into this thing.
You got to know when to
Is this one?
hold 'em.
Yeah. Boom.
Know when to fold them.
Know
anyway,
when to
walk
rock
away.
Run, yeah, walk away.
know
yeah.
when to run.
Anyways, all right, guys. We always start off with the NCL scoreboards and rosters. This is up to date. It is not. Yeah, it's not very.
We don't have to.
We don't have- I guess we don't ever
yeah,
have
we
to,
can
yeah.
skip this.
Unfortunately for Gary G, he is currently in chat. He got -5 bolts today.
By his own request.
Yeah, by his
Per
own. Yeah, he
own
wanted
request.
it. He wanted it. So I just tried to help him out.
He won an event, and therefore he gets his
Yeah,
reward.
so we're gonna call that Spark Event 1. If you guys did not know what happened today in the NCL Discord, I threw out a little question that was I'll give you guys $5 if you can name what my first title of my job was. My first job title was. And it took a while. We got some pretty interesting answers.
Yeah, there was.
I mean, you have access to my OnlyFans.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
so of course, like there's that, but that doesn't really count.
But that
as
wasn't
a-
his first.
yeah, it wasn't my.
We were
first.
looking for first, not
yeah.
current.
Hey, did you know John Cena has an OnlyFans?
I am not surprised in the slightest, but I did not know that at all.
I've heard it's very professional.
Didn't
Yeah.
you drive for DoorDash?
John Cena?
Didn't you say you drove for DoorDash?
Oh me. Yeah. So I did do DoorDash. That was one of my jobs.
Let's get a slash ban on Epic
okay.
Normie.
Yeah, /ban /ban, please.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, need the link for a friend. Bro, Fox's comments got me dead. This got me. I can't. I don't even know if I should be acknowledging that one.
Fox, you kill me.
Oh, that's
Holy
dead. I'm dead. Anyways, y'all, we had some pretty interesting.
What you guys don't know is in that streaming room they got a bunk bed on the other
It's
side of that,
right over here
next to Shrimp. There.
Yeah, here, let me show you real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, so yeah, no, really good answers out there. Really good answers out there. But
Lotus.
yes, I did.
My hand's stuck.
No. I can't. I literally cannot right now. I feel like we have to restart the stream. I feel like I gotta go like take a shower or something. It's just, like awful. Anyways, okay.
What a hot start.
I can't.
Let's continue with the NCL, shall we?
Yeah, let's talk about the NCL.
Oh my god.
Anyways, so we got ourselves the scoreboard
What
here.
is that? The National Clown League with you guys? National Clown.
Yeah, facts.
It might as well be at this point, man.
So
yeah, Bulls, welcome to the party.
So yeah, you did. You joined at a good time. That was something.
Yeah.
So here's the order. Technically, Epic Aces is actually at 16.3.
Proud of you.
I'm not going to change it. I think this is perfect. 20.2 for Tenzin. They are leading right now. Spin down there at the on the bottom somewhere. And Sports Rose and Legion of Lightning just kind of there.
We're hanging out.
We're there.
So we're just saving our energy.
Yeah. There's
like
there's
have you guys watched like a 800 or 1600 meter in the Olympics?
Yes.
Like
right here.
you just hang out, you chill in the back for a little bit, you ride everybody's wind.
Yep.
Chill with them.
Yep.
And then once they get tired, you just and you
and
get on by.
Right.
And
exactly.
Yeah. So
that's exactly what's happening here. So
yeah.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I have faith. We have so much more NCL left.
So much. We are 2 weeks deep.
We aren't even a third into the NCL yet. Like we got so much time. If Tenzin can score 20 in this much time, we can score 20 in this much time. It's just a fact. We start changing some of those thirds and fourths into
Firsts and
seconds, and we'll be cruising. Take some of those sixths and sevenths into fifths and fourths, we'll be cruising. So we'll get there.
I thought you were gonna say as soon as we start changing some of these rules into my favor. No.
Yeah.
What? Maybe. No, wait, hold on.
So
What?
the way the tournaments
So
are going to work
Explorer-
is Legion of Lightning has to place in the top 3 or else it doesn't count.
It doesn't
for
count
that
as
week.
a tournament. Yeah.
Like that
yeah.
week's tournament is
Right.
null.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah. That's
don't
what
worry
I'm
about it
saying.
though. It's
That's what I'm
fine.
saying. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. Teams have technically changed. I have not changed them yet. We'll get to that in a later slide. Players have changed teams. I will go to the next one.
Maybe.
All right. Power rankings. Always the top right is the one that everybody votes on, which we find at TT at the top, Epic Aces second, Sports Bros third, Legion of Lightning fourth, and the Spinners at 5.
Legion of Lightning hot on Sports Bros heels though.
Oh yeah, it was right there.
We're coming for you.
We're right there. We're right there.
I mean, we're not as close as Epic is to Triple Threat, but we're close.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. But yeah, the one on the bottom left is the one showing bias taken out. So if everybody gets a chance to vote power rankings, it's going to open up every Wednesday night, I think ish, and then it's going to close right before the Banter's Lounge.
3 o'clock usually.
3 o'clock. Yep. And at that point, we're going to get our unbiased picks. So hopefully you guys are participating in that. We do it for you guys more than we do it for us. Because, I mean, we know that we're the number one NCL team.
It's not a
so
big
it doesn't
deal.
really matter.
Like,
right.
yeah.
It just doesn't. Like, losing, winning on points, what is that? We don't even know.
Who
We're still the
cares?
best. So, but yeah.
Best in the nation.
Best in the nation. Oh my god.
Lotus
I say
loves
that, so
that
much.
quote.
I
man.
love that quote. It's so funny.
much.
It's just like it's just so funny because it's like the most random thing ever. Like you'd be like, Lightning Lotus, Alabama defensive end, and then that's
Best
it.
in the nation.
And then this one guy's just like, I can't even remember what his beginning is, and then he just ends with like he forgets about the school, forgets about the position. He just goes, "I'm the best in the nation," and I'm just like, "Oh my, was that Jamal Williams?" Somebody can correct me. Jamal Adams? Oh, Jamal Adams. Perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Jamal. I can't remember which one.
His name's Jamal.
It's the safety. It's the safety, right? Jamal. Yeah, safety.
You ask
Right?
me like
Right?
I know.
Right?
You
Yeah.
ask me like I know.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anyways, here's the next slide. We'll go
I
ahead and
think
move
he's
on.
a 3-mana running back. I don't.
He's a 3-mana running back. Wow,
Yeah.
that's stellar.
Yeah.
All right. So, I do show a little bit of the schedule from this week. So forget about the 3rd and 6th; those have already happened. But we are here on the Banter's Lounge on the 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern every single week. We got a what?
Hydrate time.
Oh, hydrate time. You're right.
Skill. Cheers.
Wendy's.
Thank you.
Wendy's is
What's
fire.
smartest?
Oh, that's not on here. I should probably add that. I forgot that's a thing.
Anyway,
it's like a trigger thing that pops up on
Oh,
screen.
like flashes.
Yeah,
Okay,
like flashes. Like I got like the one
you.
that's like, look at all those chickens.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Anyways, don't have that on there. Sorry, Brent. So anyways, on Saturday we have a 9 p.m. Eastern COD Mobile free for all. That's what FFA is going to stand for. And you're going to see this a decent amount of time, I think, going forward. It says no KS, no OS, no dub. So what that means is no kill streaks, no operator skills, no special weapons. So that's what that W is going to be. Probably put SW, but I couldn't fit L legendary / mythic W. Like I was just like, I don't know. I'll just put W for the weapon, the specialty weapons. So just use your regular skins. If you got like a gold skin or something, you can use that.
What specialty weapon?
So you know how like
the
you know
legendary
how,
weapon
yeah, the
you're talking
legendary weapons. You know those like really cool looking ones you always see. Yeah.
Like the Type 19 Mythic Ink skin.
Yeah, the Mythic Ink skin with like there's like stuff coming out of it. And
yeah,
whatever,
and
all kind of crazy things.
Like I was in a game the other day, and this dude had a thing where he dropped 4 of his guns so the rest of the team could pick it up.
No. I don't think he was dropping it. I think the game loads.
Yeah,
in.
no, it did. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah,
The game
loaded them in so that
people could mess with them.
so other people could play with that. Yeah.
But I don't think a person did that.
Oh, really?
I think the game does that.
Weird.
Like it'll throw random, right? Somebody's gonna tell me.
No clue.
Yeah. So on the 10th we have Madden Mobile at 2 p.m. Eastern normal time. This will be the final Arena 2 tournament. You have to match 4 out of 9, which we'll get there. That's kind of what that says. Now the one that everybody's talking about in chat, and I knew I was gonna get some reaction out of it, and I was like, perfect. This is gold. I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be brutal, but it's gonna happen. People have been talking about, maybe we need to keep up with the more games. So I was like, hey, here we go. 11 games sound fun. I've never done 11 games. Sounds like
it's gonna be a
bunch
long
of
haul.
craziness. You're gonna have to put in a grind. So if you think that you're good because you're at 8 games and you're gonna go 8-0, I don't think anybody's going 11-0. Sorry, it's just I can actually literally say it's never happened.
Yeah, true.
Because I've never had one.
Not a single person has ever
had a
gone
tournament
11-0.
Yeah, nobody's ever gone 11-0. So
You guys better clear your nights.
maybe somebody else has that chance to get the 11-0 on a different stream. But yeah, you better clear your night out because it's going to be.
I mean, I used to do tournaments with 10, and we had 10-0.
10, yeah, 10's a decent amount. I've done 10 before. I think 9's probably my average. Maybe not as of late, but usually it was 9. I'd say. But it's gonna be a grind. You're
gonna start this like right when your starts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because Lotus is known for his punctuality.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. This last Wednesday was an anomaly. I don't usually wait 40 minutes to start a tourney, but I had stuff and I gave people warning. And here's my warning to you: be there to start the games. It's not going to be one of those things where I take a break in the middle of the stream to scout people. Scouts might have to wait till the end. Like, it just might have to. Or maybe I can find a time in between games if I have a bad game, but I don't plan on having that. I need to step it up. So I'm just saying in general, be there as soon as it happens. And yeah, and you guys can also see a little bit of hint on the 16th. We don't do that a lot and don't expect it a ton. But I wanted you guys to let you guys know there's an 80% chance we're doing a trio tournament day that day.
Which I'm very excited for personally. I think trios would be really fun as long as my team is Fox and Tenzin.
Is that like one tournament for?
No, I know that's not
game,
possible.
Or you're talking about like?
Oh no! Y'all are thinking about it wrong. He's thinking about it wrong.
No, I'm thinking about it. I wasn't even thinking about it wrong. I just wish that was my team.
Oh, wish that was your team, right?
Like,
of course.
if my team was Fox and Tenzin and me, I just sit in a corner and let them have fun. If somebody runs in front of me every once in a while, they go. Brrrah!
Yeah, maybe you'll throw like the random grenade or something.
I'll throw a smoke out for him.
Smoke out.
I'll make sure I hit my UAVs whenever it pops up.
Okay.
But
all right, this guy.
oh,
Anyways,
man, ready to go.
Anyways, he's on a tangent. I'm gonna get into what all of this means.
Yeah, let's do some breakdowns.
Breakdowns of the formats and rules. I think it'll answer everybody's questions for the most part. So, Call of Duty Mobile, no kill streaks, no operator skills, no mythic, legendary weapon skins. We've already done that. Free for all, 2 groups, because it's 8 people per group, unless over 20 entrants.
What are you gonna do with the spare 4?
So let's say that there's 17, 18, or 19 people.
Yeah.
If they're the last 7, 18, or 19 people to enter the tournament, they won't be in the tournament.
Yeesh.
So when I open up the registration,
get in there quick.
You need to type registration. I'll probably put it in pretty quickly.
So it's either 16
or 24.
24.
Yep, those are the options. 16 or 24. And there'll be
20. Yeah, 20.
Yeah,
16 or 24. Yeah, so 16 or 24 people. If let's say there's 15.
What if we don't get 16?
Let's say there's 15. I was about to get to that. Let's say there's 15 or 14, 13. It'll be split evenly down the middle.
Yeah, just
if there's
smaller lobbies.
If there's an odd group, we'll figure out where that odd group goes to. It'll probably go into group 1.
Coin flip it.
Yeah, coin flip. It'll be a coin flip.
Yep.
So we'll all be random. I'm not going to guarantee that Tenzin, Kev, Fox, Noah, Tibethy, whoever else is God tier, all in the same group. There's a chance that Tenzin goes in one, and then all the rest go in the other. It's just going to be random. It's going to be randomized.
We were talking about it before stream. I said with my luck, I'm going to end up in a lobby with, it's going to be me, Tenzin, Noah, Fox,
Kev,
Tibethy, Kev, and Gary.
Yeah, it's going to be exactly like that.
That's going to be our lobby.
Hey, if that's your lobby, that means I'm going to
you're going to be in a chilling lobby.
Clean
have a fun lobby.
The point is, it's all going to be random. So there's going to be multiple games. It's not going to be, here's one free-for-all game. Oh, here's the other free-for-all game. It might be a championship concept, too. We'll see how that works. Like, winners of Group A and Group B or Group C go into one. We'll see how that works.
Top 4 advanced type.
Yeah, like a top 4 advanced. I'm going to get more into detail later on that, on the day of. So just be prepared for that. But it'll the basis how it's going to be. So maps. I didn't decide all the maps. The only one that's been confirmed is Satellite. So Satellite will be one of the maps.
Hooray, another map I don't know.
Yes. So if you guys haven't played Free-for-All, go play some Free-for-All and get used to the maps. I think one of the maps, I don't expect Shipment, don't expect Nuketown, don't expect Rust, don't expect any of the maps that we use on the small maps, because I'm trying to make it a very diverse group of maps. So keep that in mind.
Terminal or bust.
It's not going to be Terminal.
Terminal or bust.
Terminal is awful.
Terminal's fantastic.
Awful. In fact, I might have Tenzin and Epic pick one, and I might have Sports Rose or Spin pick the Satellite one. So I guess Sports Rose and I could agree on one or something like that. But there will be 3 different maps.
Free-for-all on Blackout? That's just Battle Royale Serenity.
Free-for-all on Blackout. Brutal. Okay. Madden Mobile Arena 2, we kind of already talked about this. 4 out of the 9 matches you must match. I know A2 was kind of an issue, whether people were going to show up or not. I think it's one of those things where 4 out of 9 is definitely doable. What was the one we did the other day? What was it like? Was it 4 out of 7, I think is what it was the other A2 tournament. So that's over half. So we'll go 4 out of 9 matches. Maybe it'll be a little under half, and hopefully that helps out people. There's the beefy boy right there, A4 tourney with 11 matches. That's going to be a freaking crazy one. Now, this 80% trio tourney day, guys, this is going to be a 80% chance that there will be 3 tournaments that day. Doesn't mean that it's 3v3v3 or anything like that.
Damn.
It is the good odds it'll be 3 tournaments. Now, if you put 2 and 2 together, I've made it very clear that Madden Mobile will not be ever happening on a Saturday. Like, that would be really weird to see that happen. I'm very happy with the Wednesday Sunday concept. So, with that in mind, it's either going to be 2 COD M and an MTG, 2 MTG and a COD M, or a COD M, an MTG, and a Spark event. Some people forget that exists. That is a thing, and we have not done one yet. Now, I do want to kind of announce a little announcement. So, timing of streams announcement. Every single time I do an MTG tourney, I will be aiming for 7 p.m. Eastern. Every single time I do a COD M tourney, I will be aiming for 9 p.m. Eastern. So, if I have work or something, but I can still do a COD M tourney, you'll see a COD M tourney. If I'm not doing MTG one week, because we are ahead on MTG, which we actually are, you might just see a COD tournament at 9. If we're ahead on COD, you might just see an MTG tournament that day. Hopefully that makes sense. Kind of get used to those times. I think I'm going to try and stick to those times. That way I can have a little bit more consistency with all that stuff. So, With that being said, another thing, YouTube. I'm posting these podcasts on YouTube. I'm also posting budget Magic decks on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to start doing all the time. Any questions, comments, concerns from anybody here?
So we got 9 p.m. EST COD, 7 p.m. EST Magic.
Yep, roughly. Now, if there's two on the same day, it might run into that 9:30 issue.
Right.
But usually MTG tournaments can kind of roll a little bit. So just get used to those days.
What time would the Spark events be?
Spark events are kind of more random.
Just whenever.
Yeah, so like if there's a Spark event on that trio tourney day, it might be early or it might be way late.
Got you.
Yeah, might be in between if we have enough time, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. So more on that next week. So anything else from you gents?
Spin, got anything?
Looks like we're pretty set.
Feeling good?
That's it.
All right, sweet. Next.
All
I
right.
feeling good? I'm always feeling good, bro.
Yeah, okay. Spin's like, I'm good, bro.
As you
I'm
should.
Good. Spin. This
Throw
is your
this
part
over to
right
Spin.
Oh,
here,
wait
my
a minute.
guy.
Yeah. Two early season is it really early? Would you guys call this early in the
It's
season?
week 2.
Mid-season?
I'd say it's
We were
pretty
trying to
early.
figure that out. He was like, it's maybe a third of a season.
Midway?
I don't know.
Not quite.
But you guys know, we don't even have a whole spark yet. We're at what?
0.6.
Month
0.6.
spark. So we just kind of you got to shake things up. You got to get it. You got to go like this and shake it up and see what happens. So we're gonna shake some things up. Ben has approved some trades here. I think one has already been announced. We traded Mr. Dan over to TN, or was it TT? What's it?
TT.
TT. Triple threat.
Philosophy? I don't know. What do they stand for? over
Triple
there?
threat.
Triple talented bunch of bums. I don't know. Anyway, Tenzin gave me a free agent pick for Mr. Dan there, so we're gonna collect ourselves a free agent pick. And then we got
The one that has been announced.
We had, I think, every team contacted me for Mr. Brent services, and so I contacted Mr. Brent. We discussed some things over there, and I'm gonna announce a trade. We have Mr. Brent. He's gonna go over to Mr. Epic Normie's team over there to the Epic Aces, and Spin will be getting Zakataka, Skillful, Falchion, and a free agent pick.
Okay, so Zakataka, Skillful,
And
EX Falchion,
Falchion.
and a free agent
And
pick.
an FA.
Yeah, and a free agent pick for Mr. Brent.
Holy
crud.
cow.
Yeah, that's what you got?
Good.
What's your take?
Well, thanks for showing up, guys. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to announce the finals when it is EA versus TT, each at 70 bolts a pop by the end of the season, while the other 3 teams are scratching for double digits. It's gonna be fun.
Well, I mean, it's like Dylan says here. So Spin is getting not a single person who will get a bolt for Brent. Okay, but I mean, can you get the scoreboard once again? I mean, if you look at it, who else has gotten bolts? Like I said, we don't even have a single bolt yet. So how can you say that these guys are going to get bolts? I mean, Brent has 0.2. I have 0.4.
I don't have a bolt.
I'm in the lead.
I don't
of
have
my
anything
own
yet.
team.
So I should trade you?
Yes.
Shrem doesn't have.
Yeah.
any
Oh,
bolts.
yeah.
So,
Sure. Throw me out there.
All right.
So I mean, and Shrem was, got picked way before Brent, right?
For some reason.
and
I still think Lotus was
he's
crazy
over
for
there.
that, but
For what? Picking you at 5?
yes.
What?
I told you that was wild.
Especially
Especially with the way you've been scheduling these tournaments to when I'm either in or working.
Hey, you know the expectation.
You get the schedule on the same day I do, and you still picked me 5.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is. It's not like I make the schedule. It'd be different if I made the schedule.
True.
But I
So,
don't make the schedule.
I'm putting it out there to everybody that's a free agent. I got 3 free agent picks now. I know we are at the bottom and we're trying to pick it up, and maybe I got some guys who are not as good, but you know what? We're gonna have fun, and that's like I always say, and that's what I tell my team. I just want to have fun. As long as we're all having fun, that's all that counts. If we happen to get there and win, we happen to win. If not, it's all for the fun of it, right?
Heck
So
yeah.
let's just do what we got to do. Everybody just come in, have fun. Hey, you know, MTG to me is a lucky game. It all depends. I mean, you can make the most magical deck in the world, but if you get all lands, then you ain't gonna do nothing with it, right? So you get all creatures, you ain't gonna do nothing with it. So it's all on what you get on the card draws. Like I said before, COD is more of a skill game, and we all know who those skilled guys are in that game. I don't think anybody's gonna beat those guys in that game, right? So, and then Madden Mobile is Madden Mobile. Sometimes you get whatever happens, happens. We all know that Lotus is going to drop something sooner or later in Madden Mobile. He could be at the top of the leaderboard on the 8th spin, going into the 9th spin, and he's going to get a 0. So
Usually, yeah. Usually he does that on the first spin.
At the end of the season, as long as I'm ahead of spin, I guess that's what's important to me.
Okay.
All right.
And right now you're what just point 0.6 of a bolt ahead of me?
0.6 up on you right now.
That's right.
And you're 0.4 up on me. So maybe if I can show up this weekend.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens. All right. So, we got the true trades. Congratulations to those new players. Good luck on your new teams. Spark event voting time. We are here. I'm going to go ahead and put up a little voting time. We have 3 minutes. I have 3 brand new games that we have never played in the NCL, and I would like for you guys to vote on these 3 games. Whatever wins is what we're going to do. There are issues with many games, as we've been able to figure out through all these tournaments we do with just Madden, Magic, and COD. There's always something we're learning from, and these games are included. Whether it's a lag issue, a cheating issue, one of those things. Everything's going to have an issue. But I want, Spark events are for having a little bit extra fun. The people that maybe aren't the greatest at COD, Madden, or MTG, they can participate and get some sparks for their team. And, yeah, I'm going to start the poll. Here they are. Here are 3 options. What is one of the Spark events that you guys get to decide? This doesn't mean it's going to be the first one. That happens, but it's going to happen in the season, and you guys get to decide. So hopefully you guys get a little enjoyment out of this. The options are chess, Uno, and Rocket League Sideswipe. Just in case you don't know what the RL stands for, Rocket League Sideswipe, Uno, and chess. And a lot of these were brought up by.
So you played all 3 of these games, sir?
I mean, I've played Uno, but not online. I'm sure it's not that much different than regular. I've played Rocket League Sideswipe, and I have played chess before. So nothing's really that new to me. I don't know if I have a preference, but the fact that Uno is winning is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But hey, if that's what you're looking for.
Jeez, Brent, you're 21.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I voted for Uno just because I think chess is a game where people would have to learn how to play chess. I used to know how to play chess. I know maybe a couple of the moves, but that's something that you're gonna have to go and learn how to play. Right?
That's fair.
The certain moves that each chess piece makes. Uno is kind of simple. You're either gonna put a card down that matches the number or the color. You're gonna skip. You're gonna draw 4. So it's kind of more self-explanatory. I think it's kind of more of a what I'm gonna say, more even of a game of Uno than it would. Yes.
For me,
Sideswipe. I think. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, for me, Uno is way more luck than Magic is, and that's the thing that deters me from Uno, in my opinion. Uno is literally luck.
Yep.
There is barely skill to Uno.
I would almost say there's
skill.
No skill in Uno.
I could almost agree
if you
no skill.
see a color you have, play it. If you see a number you have, play it.
Yeah. If Tenzin wins 10 Uno tourneys, I'm not going to call Tenzin good at Uno. Sorry. Like, he's lucky. He's lucky at playing Uno.
Like, the only reason my dad is bad at playing Uno is because he's colorblind. That's the only way to be bad at Uno.
Yeah, that's the problem with me for Uno. However, I know people like the idea of Uno, and it's supposed to be for fun anyways. That's what a Spark event is. So I agree with Uno. RL Sideswipe is a skill game, and I think chess is also a skill game. Mm-hmm. But I think no matter what happens with whether chess or RL Sideswipe gets picked, both of those games some people are gonna have to learn. Either way. And not everybody's played RL Sideswipe, and not everybody's played chess. Chess is a very highly skill game. highly skill game. So there is a learning gap, while RL Sideswipe is more of just like a put in some time, you'll get there. Chess, you got to put in like your lifetime to get there, So I think
or just be Magnus Carlsen or Hikaru Nakamura.
Yeah, those guys.
You don't know who
I've
those
seen-
guys are?
yes, I
I
know
was
who
about to
they are,
say,
yes.
dude, there's no way you don't know.
the chess gods.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I saw it was, I think it was Carlson maybe. He like came
Well,
back
let's
from the
go.
back
Can
one
I
time.
change
Yeah.
my vote for Sideswipe now that Zach Attack is on my team? He just said he looks at Sideswipes.
Well, bad news.
Well,
He was the only one that voted for Sideswipe.
yeah. So
Yeah, probably.
so Uno does win. It's not to say that chess or RL Sideswipe won't make the cut. However, Uno has made the cut, and it's the first confirmed game to happen in the NCL.
Brian, I've been reading your comments, by the way. A, I do not have chess online, so I have no way to add you. And B, yes, Drunk Magnus is hilarious. Oh my gosh, he plays chess drunk. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh boy.
Like,
Oh boy. Anyway.
he's also just an absolute genius. So like, he doesn't have to try. I wouldn't say I play chess a lot. I haven't played in a long time. Probably.
Have you
Probably
guys
about a
seen the
year,
movie The
honestly.
Queen's Gambit?
Queen's
Is that what the
Gambit,
movie-
yeah, about
Yeah.
Elizabeth
the movie
Harmon.
about that girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh man,
It's about
that was a
chess.
good ass movie.
Cheers.
Cheers. But yeah, Brent, I enjoy chess for sure, but I got a couple boards at home. But
Rome said, "This is voters manipulation. Chess would have won before the trade announcement."
I don't know.
I don't know. Felt like there was a pretty heavy following. Uno 10 to 4. 10 to 4.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
And Brent, I understand the ratings a little bit. I know you're pretty good if you're 2150.
Yeah.
Like, isn't Magnus like isn't Magnus like 28 something? Like 27 something, 28 something, and he's the highest rated player in the world? Like, yeah, no, it's insane.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see. When we do chess, you got to get 3-minute time control or less. We'll
Yeah.
figure that part out.
Because otherwise people can start plugging it into bots and junk. So.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Epic. What game do you play that is skill based that you're good at?
Are you calling him out or? Oh, he's calling him out. That's
Well, he
tough.
says you're all
Ouch.
scared of
That's
skill.
tough.
He says you're all scared of skill based games. I just want to know what skill based game that he's. I mean, is he good at COD? Is Epic good at COD?
I killed Epic in our last BR tourney.
Epic's fine at COD.
Right, so there you
And
go.
I was playing at a Mi Ranchito.
I mean, Epic's better than you at COD. Spin.
Ouch.
Oh, my bad.
Ouch.
My bad. I was
Ouch.
supposed to say that out loud. I was trying to
What'd you
think
say
about that.
again? What did you say?
I just said, isn't Epic better than you? I'm pretty sure. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
Oh, he doesn't think so.
I don't know about
Spin's like,
all
hey,
that.
1v1v, bro.
I don't think
1v1v, bro.
I don't think we ever went on one.
All right. Anyways, y'all. So yeah, we got our first Spark event. So congratulations on that. We are heading into Shrem Shorts.
Today's Shrem Shorts. Today's Shrem Shorts is gonna be a Banter's Lounge challenge. Here, let me
I
take
don't
care of
wanna
this.
look
Yeah, you
anymore.
look away. I'll
Okay,
take
I'm
care
gonna
of
look-
this real
wait.
quick.
Yeah, you explain the rules.
Bang. All right.
I'm just gonna look
Switch
this
it.
way.
You can put it on this. You're good now. So
Oh my
go
God.
ahead and get rid of the Banter's Lounge. You're good. You're
Oh,
fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh wait, because the answers aren't on there.
nope. Well,
Oh.
it's like a tap through thing. So the
got
question
you.
pops up,
and then the
yep.
answer. Okay.
Exactly. So, Dylan, it's really funny, man. You brought up "Are you smarter than a fifth grader?" earlier, and I had that exact same idea. I was literally in the middle of making
Than
that.
anything.
I was in the middle of making this when you put that in the chat. It's "Are you smarter than anything?" It's a lot of common, I would say, common knowledge.
Oh,
It should be
God.
common knowledge that most people know. So what we're gonna do is
Why'd you look
I'm gonna
like that?
I'm gonna be clicking through. You guys are going to both of you have your whiteboards on you. The question is gonna pop up. You write down your answer on the whiteboard, and then I'm gonna count it down. Turn around. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you don't.
Okay, so this isn't a speed writing thing.
No, not a speed writing, not an answer first. You both get to answer.
Okay.
Because this should be
Okay.
common knowledge, and hopefully you guys get to see these two look a little stupid today. So, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
I
You can tune into any one of our streams
Yeah, I was
for
gonna say,
that.
what are you doing? I was like, just see me Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday. You got yourself that stream.
All right.
all
You
right.
you kids ready?
Yeah.
to see if you're smarter than anything.
Yeah.
He called
I'm
me.
ready.
He called me a kid.
I want to make you feel young. All right,
I hope it
here we
doesn't
go.
say the answer.
Question number 1.
gotta
If we
click on
click on the screen,
Okay.
what color is blood when it is in your body? Let's get this chat covered up real quick,
I
just
hope
in
Spin
case.
doesn't get this.
Let's get this chat covered up just to be safe here.
Yeah, wait. We'll just flip to.
Yep.
We'll just. Oh, we can just flip to this. Just flip to this.
Oh yeah,
You literally
perfect,
can't see the
perfect.
chat.
Yeah, can't see the chat anymore.
If
All
you
right.
want to, you can keep looking.
Does
at it.
Lotus have his down?
Oh yeah.
Spin, do you have yours down?
Yeah.
All right, let's make Lotus look stupid real quick, and bang! The answer is red. Go ahead and turn it around, boys. Let me see what
Hey,
see
Spin
what we
didn't
wrote
write
down.
red either.
Spin, go ahead and turn yours around. Lotus, please turn yours around for me.
was
I
so
already saw it.
confident.
We have blue and blue. No, your blood is always red. 100% of the time, it is always red. You are both wrong. It is never blue. It looks blue because of your skin.
So wait. Who told me it was blue when I was a kid?
You probably just looked down at your forearms and saw blue and were like,
no,
oh, that's my
I
blood.
swore I heard it on like
No.
Discovery Channel or something.
Nope.
Yeah.
What color is your blood inside of you?
Miss Spin coming in with the answer. It's fine.
She said blue. She said blue, right?
Right.
It's blue.
Right.
She's explaining that when it hits air, it turns red.
Okay, she said that we were taught when we were in school that it was blue inside of you.
Yeah.
Now they say it's red.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I was taught.
Go
blue.
ahead and Google it.
Hey, I was taught blue.
Zakataka,
I was taught blue.
I know what you're saying. Squatch, I know what you're saying. It's red at all times. It is always red. There's always oxygen in your blood.
How do they know that though?
How do you know if you have
like,
oxygen?
If they pierce your
Because
your,
they can send scopes into your body. Like,
Okay, but that scope might release some oxygen.
dog, it's red.
Bro,
the
right,
answer is red, boys.
Whatever. Yeah, Wikipedia
No,
for his knowledge.
no,
Thank you,
no,
Dylan. Thank you, Wikipedia.
no. It is
Wait, turn
is
off the chat.
red.
Turn off
Yeah,
the
turn
chat.
off the chat real quick.
There you
We're
go.
going on to question number 2.
This is
Question number
ridiculous.
2. What
Alright.
2 household chemicals, so household cleaning chemicals,
shoot.
should you never,
Oh,
ever mix together?
I forgot
2
what
household
it
cleaning
is.
chemicals that can kill you if you mix them together.
I know the other. I know. What is the other?
that-
You have to get them both. Putting one of them down does not get you the answer. It doesn't get you a half point. What are the 2 household
I
chemicals
don't know the other one,
that
though.
you cannot ever put together?
But I don't know the other one.
Okay.
It's
I learned
A1
this.
and mayo.
I learned
A1
this.
and mayo.
I learned this in middle school. So
I know, but I learned it too, and I forgot the other one.
Uh,
No.
I'm
What if I put the first letter?
I'm gonna give you 15 seconds. 15 seconds. See what we're rocking with.
I'm gonna put a word because I'm just gonna put a word, but I'm pretty sure it starts with this letter, so I'm gonna put 2 things. I know it won't count, but
Yep.
it's not this. I know it's not this. We can't get a point if we get half, and we get 2 points if it's full.
No.
That's preposterous. This is preposterous. All right, I got it.
.edu.
ready?
Okay, nobody cares about your
Blood is
.edu.
dark red,
We're
not
ready,
blue.
We're ready.
All right, go ahead and turn your guys' boards around. Let's see what we're rocking with. Lotus put bleach and peroxide A.
Well, no,
Spin with
okay.
bleach and vinegar. You both got bleach correct.
Yes. What's the other one? It starts with an A. That's what I said.
It does start with an A.
I knew it started with an A.
It is bleach and ammonia.
Oh my god.
Bleach and ammonia.
This is-
Also, why is this
I'm
so
closer,
much?
so if there's a tiebreaker. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, change that formatting a
wait.
little bit.
Wait a
So,
minute.
I mean, either way, you guys
And
would
I
still
should-
be tied.
I should know that because that's
No, I
that's
don't.
in
No.
OSHA regulation.
Yep.
handbook for work,
Yeah,
right?
no. Bleach and ammonia, if you mix them together, you release chlorine gas, which kills you. So, not recommended.
And most
little
people
better.
do that at work.
Yep.
Or like cleaning toilets.
Cleaning at work and stuff like that, yeah.
It's a little better, but it's not a lot better.
A little better, yeah.
It's a little better.
We'll call it fine for now.
Yeah.
We'll just go. With
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
All right, question
Wait, I
number.
gotta-
Here, let's look at the chat a little bit. See what we're. Bleach and vinegar is wild. No. Or valid. Bleach and vinegar, bleach
I
and
put-
vinegar,
it's not-
bleach and...
It's not.
Why is everybody putting bleach and vinegar?
It's a thing. Oh my god. Nobody
Holy
knows it.
cow.
Did anybody get it right?
Because
I
I'm
literally
right.
said cleaning materials when I was talking.
Okay. Well,
Like-
okay. Here's the thing.
You,
I put
you clean with vinegar. Have you ever heard
Spin.
of cleaning vinegar?
spin.
Vinegar, right? You clean with vinegar,
You
right?
can clean
babe?
with vinegar.
I've never cleaned with
you
vinegar
never cleaned
before.
your microwave with vinegar?
No.
And you
You just
can't
throw
put
vinegar in there
bleach
or
and
something?
vinegar together,
Balls
right?
out.
See, my wife even said she's the lawyer.
Okay.
She can't-
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, spin,
Lawyers
spin,
are fantastic
spin,
at
spin.
cleaning.
Can we agree though? If we go 0 all the way across, I get the tiebreaker because I put A on there. I literally said it's
Spin,
bleach,
if you want to agree to
bleach.
it, we'll give
I-
Lotus
I-
the tiebreaker
I
point.
said bleach and peroxide, and then I said
no.
But I
Yeah.
wrote down-
No.
Oh
You
my
okay,
God.
good for you.
It's
You
an
knew
A
the
for
first
apple,
letter.
bro.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, A was not for apple.
All
for
right.
apple,
All right,
man.
question number
All right,
3.
what's the next
Here we
one?
go.
What's
Question
the
number
next
3.
one? What's the
Hopefully,
next one?
what is the common name for halitosis? Halitosis. What is
By B.
halitosis?
By B, forget about it. I don't even know.
I really hope some people in chat are getting this right now.
I hope nobody's gonna get a
What
chance,
is
so I
the
don't feel as
common
dumb
name
as I am.
for halitosis?
What is halitosis? What
Okay.
if
Something that Lotus has all the time.
True. No, you're 100% correct in saying that.
What?
So all right, you got 5 seconds.
I don't even know how to spell this though.
5,
Something
4,
that Lotus has
3,
all the time, bro.
2, 1. Let's turn around our boards and see what we got.
What did he write?
Bad breath
No, it can't
and Dayquil. Well, one of you got a point.
be.
One of you got a point.
It ain't me. It
One
ain't
of you
me.
got a point.
It ain't me though.
It is bad breath.
Oh my
Dayquil.
God.
It is bad breath. Bad breath.
Oh
Yes.
my God, I don't know.
It is
I
bad
got the
breath.
point.
Spin with our first point of the
I think
night.
Spin's cheating. His wife's telling him.
Oh man. Yep. Halitosis is another
I
word
don't
for
know.
bad
I was
breath.
I don't know. I was about to say photosynthesis. Like I was like with the plants or something.
Photosynthesis.
Be like,
Goodness
the
gracious.
the plants are wilting. I don't
Dylan,
know.
this is not an average Colorado education. We went to the same high school. So, all right. Question number 4. How long should you wait to swim after eating?
Bro, what is this? This can't be real, is it? Is this a number?
How long should you wait
let's see.
to swim after eating? Everybody's heard this one before,
Um,
right?
Really?
Everybody's heard
I've
this.
never heard of this.
Everybody's heard this. Your parents
How
didn't get
long
mad at
do
you when you were a kid?
Swim after eat.
The answer's gonna...
Hmm.
Yeah. You guys aren't gonna like the answer. And I feel like the chat won't like it either for some reason, but... I didn't just do Wikipedia searches, by
This
the
is
way.
dumb.
I did edu and .org sources only.
Spin, you can't look.
So,
You can't look
All
it
right.
up.
all right.
Not look. Go ahead.
All right, turn around the boards, boys. We got 0 doesn't matter and 30 minutes. Once again, one of us got a point. Once again, one person got a point. And it is Lotus. It doesn't
Oh my
matter,
God!
boys. It does not matter.
Go!
You
Get
don't
in!
you don't
Get
it-
in! The
there-
comeback is real!
Yeah, it has no effect. It's just the only reason that swimming could be bad for you after you eat is if you eat at the hottest point of the day and you get tired.
I get a bonus point because it says
Like-
doesn't matter, and I put doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no.
Oh,
You get the
no?
point.
Oh, dang
You
it,
get the
never
point. But yeah, it does not matter. You can swim after you eat. It doesn't do
You can swim
anything
after
to
you
you.
eat?
Yeah.
I thought it was after.
Yeah, you can swim after you eat. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was reading it wrong, but it's
Well,
still fine.
good for you, boys.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, how long should you wait to eat before swimming, or after you're done swimming?
Squatch, if Squatch, if
Not
you're
according
pooping
to
that
all
quick
those
after
mothers
you eat,
out there.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. It was just moms wanting a reason to keep their kids inside for a little bit after making them eat. Like that's all it was. That's where it came from.
Squatch says as long as you're okay with pooping in the pool.
Why? It's like, why would you want to keep the kids inside? It's like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Go.
But
around
no, yeah,
yourself.
Squatch, if eating automatically makes you go to the bathroom, good for you. All right, question number 5. What is the material
All right, tied
that is
1-1.
used in pencils? What material,
What is the
is
material
used
used in
in
pencils?
pencils? Like, what is inside of the wood in pencils? What are you writing with?
What if I spell it wrong?
If you got the right idea of the word, I will give it to you.
I think this is
But
how you spell it.
Spin, let me know when you're good. Lotus has his written down. So, yeah. What is the
Yeah, I'm good.
material inside of pencils? You ready? All right, go ahead and turn them around, boys. Let's see what we're
Yeah.
working with. We got lead.
Ah.
Lead from Lotus. We got lead
and
from
lead.
Spin. We have another 0-point round.
M1, isn't
It's
it?
not the M1. It is graphite. Pencils are graphite. Now, the reason people used to think you got lead, or the reason people did get lead poisoning from pencils back in the day was up until 1990, pencils were coated in a layer of lead. That's why they would get lead
So
poisoning.
many people put graphite.
So, yeah, it's actually graphite. You're writing with the graphite. You're not writing with any lead. There's no lead in those pencils. So, yeah. The answer is graphite. This is going exactly how I hoped it would go.
Okay.
Just by the way.
I'm an old soul, and Spin's old.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Wait.
That's
Sorry.
foul.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say.
That's
Spin, I'm
foul.
messing with you.
Yellow card on Lotus. What? All right.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the age. All that matters is the heart.
They
And he's got a
didn't,
young soul. He's got a young soul.
They changed the textbooks after I graduated and all that stuff for you guys and all that stuff. You know, you got all this other different education you guys got.
True.
all this,
And Spin was in school
it
when
was
there was
lead in the
graphite,
pencils,
or when Spin
know?
was in school when there was lead on pencils. It wasn't lead. It was still graphite. But yeah, it is graphite. All right, going into question number 6, we're tied at 1-1.
right.
Question number 6.
Every
What
little
do
question has a
bulls
twist to
tend
it,
to
don't
attack?
What
do bulls, like a matador? What is a bull attacking? Like what?
Are you saying
What
like
is
an
the
animal?
No, like the animal, a bull.
Yes, the animal.
What does the
bull.
animal
Is it
bull?
attacking an animal?
Like it is known for going after something. What does a bull tend to go after?
What kind of question is this? If y'all get this right in chat, I'm gonna be impressed because
Some people are probably going to get the answer they think it is, but I don't think a lot of people will get the right answer. And based off of your reaction, I know you're not getting the right answer. So yeah, bulls attack what? In bullfighting rings, they're going after the matador. Why are they going after the matador?
Oh.
Why are they going after the matador? Why are they attacking him?
Hold on.
Good grief. Lotus can't spell, so
No,
you
has
did
nothing-
spell lead right, by the way.
I did spell. He did too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
both spelled lead right. I'm proud of you both. All right, once Lotus is ready, all right, let's go ahead and turn around these boards, see what we got. What are we looking at, boys? We have movement and movement red flag.
I put flag.
You put 3 different answers.
No.
Which one of those is your answer?
Okay, it's movement because it's the top one.
Okay. Movement.
But I was saying.
It is movement. It's
Okay,
motion.
thank God.
Motion. A lot of people think it's the color red. They think they're mad at the color red. Zach Attacka thought it was the color red. No, it is not the color red. Bulls are colorblind, and just like Strider's saying down there, they go after the movement.
I put red in parentheses because I thought it was color. Like the flag. It was the point was the flag movement.
Yes, the
Come on, Lotus,
motion
just
is what they are
one-
attacking.
One answer per question.
Hey,
okay?
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
I'll list everything too now. Okay.
No, it's the top
Like,
one.
what is
Always-
Shrem's
put it-
favorite color
my
of the
first
rainbow?
answer
Red,
is
orange,
this.
yellow, green.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was all the same. Okay.
No, motion and red are the same thing.
That's
Red-
not.
red
Red
is
was
the
in
same thing
parentheses.
as motion.
Red doesn't matter. Red was in parentheses.
Then why'd you write it if it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
'Cause
It could be a purple motion.
Oh my god, it don't matter.
All right.
my God.
So that's
The top
1
one.
point
It's
for
the
each.
top
I think
one.
he should get a half a point.
No.
One
Since
point.
he put
Nope.
three answers, he should get a third of a point.
Red doesn't count.
1 point a pop. 1 point a pop. Going into question 7, tied 2-2. What happens to your joints if you pop them frequently? I do this all the time. All the time.
Oh.
I pop everything. I pop my neck. I
I can't
pop my
think- I
fingers. I
can't
pop my elbows.
I can't think of the word.
I pop everything.
I can't think of the word.
What would happen to your joints if you pop them frequently?
I can't think of the word, but I know what it is. Hold on. Let me
Well,
just...
this is what I've always been told.
I'm sure it is.
I don't even know. I
Are we
don't know
ready?
what I'm writing here.
I think
I got the.
Spin's
I found-
writing
I
right
think
now.
I think I spelt it right.
I don't know if I spelled it right. Go
All
ahead.
right, turn them around, boys. What do we got? We have nothing and arthritis. One of us got a point.
If that's real, that is the fakest thing
One of
ever,
us got a
because
point.
It's not actually true.
It
It's
is
proven.
Lotus.
Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Lotus is correct.
Okay,
Nothing
so
happens.
It's been proven that is
Yes.
not how it works.
There have been studies done.
A actual doctor studied it on himself. He cracked his knuckles every single day, twice a day, for 50 years. No difference in arthritis in left hand or right hand.
Nothing. There is no difference between
That's what I
Serenity.
was taught,
that is
guys.
exactly
See, again.
Yeah.
It has an old school, new school.
Yep. Yeah, no, Serenity, you're exactly right. The sound of the popping is just a gas releasing in your joint, which is totally normal and totally fine. But a lot of people used to believe that you would get arthritis if you popped your fingers a lot. You won't.
I didn't even learn this in high school.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was a real thing. I was like, what?
Exactly. All right, question number 8. We got Lotus finally with a lead, 3-2.
God.
3-2. Question number 8. What part of the body do you lose heat from the most? What part of your body do you lose heat from the most?
It's one or the other, but I gotta pick one, right?
You have to pick one answer.
I can't say that these are
You
the
have
same,
to pick
so.
one answer.
All right, you
Spin,
ready,
we're
Spin?
good?
Yep.
All right, let's turn them around. What are we
Please
rocking
don't be
with?
wrong.
We got feet, and we got head.
It's one of those.
Ruh-roh.
It's one of them, though, right? It's got to be one of them.
It's the whole thing. You lose heat equally through your entire body. You lose heat equally through your whole body. The only reason that people believe it's your head, the head would be the next closest answer there, is because it's the
Dylan.
most exposed during cold
So
seasons.
who would win in this? Would you give it to, if you had to pick one, Dylan?
Dylan, most likely,
Okay,
yeah.
Dylan, 'cause
Skin.
he put skin in the chat?
Like
Okay.
it's your entire body emits heat at an equal rate. You do not lose more heat through your head. You don't lose more heat through your feet. Your feet feel hot because they're in your shoes. Your head feels like it's losing heat because it's the only thing that's not covered.
Seb said, I lose heat 2 times through my whole body.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Well, the whole
so,
thing 2 times.
yeah, he's losing double heat. He's got a 90-degree body temperature.
I think Sam might be a girl.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
They have a 90% or 90-degree body temperature.
I
There
think.
you go.
I could be
But
way
yeah,
wrong. I could be
it
way
is
wrong.
it is your entire body.
I could be totally wrong.
All right, question number 9. What is the the chemical symbol for potassium
Oh,
on the
crap.
periodic table?
Oh crap! Oh crap!
We all went to high school.
Nope, I did it.
I went to the same high school as you.
You
we
never
took
saw
the
me there.
we
You never
both
saw me-
I
you never
know.
Saw me there. You never saw.
But I know chemistry is a required course at school, and you have to memorize the first 25 elements.
I never had to. I've never had to do any periodic table test ever.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, I know you took chemistry, so
I did take chemistry, but I
yeah,
never
you
had to
took
do a test.
chemistry,
Everybody was talking-
so you should know this. And I have had conversations with you about it.
Hold on.
He's counting. You don't know what chemical number it is.
Potassium?
Potassium.
What
What
is
is
the chemical
potassium? Yes, the
symbol?
chemicals, like the letter abbreviation for potassium. That's what it's called, a chemical symbol. But what is the letter abbreviation for potassium?
Is it? Can you give us the hint if it's one letter? Oh, okay. He's not gonna
Some
give us
chemicals
that
are
hint.
one letter.
I
Some
know,
chemicals are 2
I
letters.
know,
Like,
I know.
why would I give you a hint? Like, if you get into the extra, like that
yeah.
extra 2 little
I would
bars at the
go with
bottom,
that.
then some chemicals are 3 letters. We gotta write something.
I feel like I
Write
have to,
something,
I feel like
big
I have
guy.
To write down
What do we got?
What Spin wrote only. What I think Spin wrote only because I feel like I don't want to lose points.
Fair,
I'm
fair.
gonna
You
put-
are up
I'm-
right now. Your
okay.
price is right in this.
Okay, I'm gonna put the one.
Your
The one
price
that
is right
I put
in this.
originally. Okay, it's the middle answer. The one that's on
Yeah,
the
the
big
one,
part of the
the
board.
big part of the board. That's the only one I'm taking.
Yes. Okay.
All right,
I'm
let's
just-
turn
I'm
him
just
around.
adding- I'm just
Turn him
adding-
around. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Spin put PO, and Lotus put PO.
Are we right?
Neither one of you are right.
What's the answer?
The answer
I'm not
is
changing it.
K. Potassium is the letter K.
I didn't put K as
Yeah,
my
what
backup.
was your backup? Oh, even better. Z. Z.
See.
The letter Z.
I knew it was a random letter. Like what? I was just like, I don't know, Z. Z looks
K.
great.
Oh, we got a lot of K's. Gary, yes. Zach Ataka, thank you. Semfin. Oh yeah.
You know what? I feel like a lot of the people that are saying,
It needs to be a capital letter. I agree, Gary. And that's why mine's capital.
Hey, I think a lot of the people that are calling us out on our stuff
Uh-huh.
also aren't answering. I just want to say, some of you are, but hey, you can't even judge.
Well,
unless
I
you're
mean,
putting
yeah,
yours in there.
Fox been
Okay.
giving out some hate, and he put PM. So,
For-
no, that is nighttime. That is nighttime. That is not potassium.
7 Banter's Lounge, 7 p.m. p.m. Eastern every
Yeah,
Thursday.
7 potassium Eastern.
7 potassium Eastern.
I was expecting you guys to put P. P is phosphorus, but I was expecting you guys to put P.
So PO is good.
No.
Okay.
The answer is K.
Yeah.
All right. Closing up the chat here.
God.
Final question.
Oh Lord.
Lotus is up 3-2.
Oh, there's one more.
Stop saying
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry.
Lotus is up 3-2.
Oh God.
Bang. What is the world's
I don't
largest
know.
ocean?
I concede.
What is the world's largest ocean?
I
There's
don't
only
know.
so many to pick from, boys.
I don't know.
It says ocean.
What is the world's largest ocean?
What is the largest ocean in the world?
I do not know.
What is the largest ocean? There's only so
largest
many
ocean.
options, boys.
I know.
You got a pretty good shot.
I can't remember which one's on which side of the U.S.
Yep.
I can't even remember that.
Yep.
So that's
It's not
gonna
like
help.
we're bordered by the two biggest.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like we're bordered by them or anything.
Oh my God.
The biggest ocean.
Forget it. Whatever.
And I'll tell you this, when I Googled the sizes, it's not even close. Like, in square kilometers, it's not even close.
You must have Googled me, huh?
Spin's gonna tie this.
All right, here we go. Turn them around.
Ready?
Lotus puts Atlantic. Spin puts Atlantic. I'll tell you what, you had it down to the two right ones. It's either Atlantic or Pacific.
Okay, hold on. Which one's? Hold on. Before you click it. What's on the left side of the U.S.?
The left side of the U, like looking at a map.
Looking at the map. Yeah.
I
Pacific.
can't remember.
Is
I
it
think it's
Pacific
Pacific.
open?
Yeah, I think it's Pacific on the left side.
Pacific.
Of the map.
Because I accidentally
Yeah.
I put the left
That's
side.
the web-
Whatever the left side one was
Yep.
the right one.
So
Is it?
it is
Yep.
Pacific.
I-
It is the Pacific Ocean.
You know what? It's fine. I
We got some
literally-
Pacifics. We got some
Pacific.
Atlantics. Pacific. We got a lot of Pacifics.
You know what?
It is the
I
Pacific.
should have just thrown in Mediterranean just for fun.
That's a sea, not an ocean.
Is it?
Yes, the Mediterranean Sea.
Are we playing smarter than a
You know what?
kindergarten?
You're right. Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, Dylan, we're the title of this whole thing is "Are You Smarter Than Anything?"
Hey,
So
but I still won.
yeah, we
That's
do have a
right.
grand
I
winner.
won. Okay.
The grand winner is Lotus, 3-2. Out of 10 questions, Lotus got 3 correct. Spin got 2 correct. This could not have gone more how I wanted it to. Literally, the whole time I was sitting here, I was just like, it's just going to be questions they think they know the answers to, but they have no clue. That was really enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did.
I still blame it on the textbooks that I grew up on and the
Yeah.
textbooks you guys grew up on.
No, yeah, 100%.
They're totally
No,
different.
Textbooks are totally different now. But you got a phone, right?
But man, what'd you say? Yeah, we had. You know what an encyclopedia is?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
But
Of course.
what are we streaming on right now? What are we calling on? You're on a computer, right?
Huh?
You're on a computer, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well, good news about
It's a
computers.
gaming computer, though.
They have.
It's
They
not
have
a learning
access,
computer. It's a gaming computer.
but that thing has access to every textbook that's ever been made, so including
it's
mine.
a gaming computer, dude. It's
No,
not a
you
learning
got
computer.
Google
It
on
only
that
has
computer.
access to game.
Oh man, that was so much fun.
It only
Holy
connects to
cow.
Steam. That's it.
Oh, that's the key. These are the answers right here. Red ammonia and bleach. Bad breath. It doesn't matter. Graphite motion. Nothing. The whole thing. K and Pacific Ocean.
I put whatever I said whatever's on the left side of the U.S. That's the one I wanted. I literally put it on there, but then I was like, I don't know. It's probably the Atlantic. I should have said that.
Should have said Pacific. I mean, you won either way. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
so
I
go
won,
ahead and
but
throw
it's
that.
still, it's-
Go ahead and throw that in our. It's down there.
Yep.
Oh,
Here, let's
so
look
now
at this.
Lotus is in the lead with 2 wins, right?
Lotus is up with 2 wins.
1-1.
That's right. That's right. 2 wins,
Darn.
baby. Where are we at?
2-1-1.
Is it? Here.
That one right there. 211.
Yup.
Oh,
Right,
man.
Fox? We clap fifth graders all the time on COD. Probably not me. You guys probably do.
Ah, man. I'm so happy that went exactly.
I get those.
Because as
I
I was
like getting
showing
those
up
third
today,
graders.
We should have
as
put
I was
predictions.
showing
We
up
should have put
today,
predictions.
I was getting a little scared of like, man, are they gonna know this? And I'm just gonna look stupid for putting these questions on there. No, the answer's no. Like, oh,
he had to look. He had to look it up. He didn't even know the
Not-
answers.
no,
Okay,
I only put
not
questions
with me
down
and-
that I
not
knew
with
the
me and
answers
Lotus,
to,
man,
and then I
okay?
googled them for the sake of making sure they were right.
All right. Anyways,
If I was in, I would have killed you guys. I would have gotten the ocean one wrong, most likely.
okay.
I probably would have gotten the ocean one wrong.
Okay.
Um,
Right. Mm-hmm.
everything else I knew.
Oh, okay,
already.
yeah, sure.
Well, I have a good one for you two next week.
Okay, I'm excited.
So
I'm in danger.
I'm excited.
If it's
If it's trivia based,
If it's-
I'm
I mean,
in.
Adam,
if it's
to
yo
tell
spin.
you the truth,
If it's music,
out of
if it's
you
music,
two-
just
out
give
of
him the
you two,
dub.
It seems like, no, it's not music.
Okay. All right.
But out of you two, it seems like Shrem knows a little bit more about overall things.
Anything.
Bro, this man lives trivia.
I love trivia.
This man lives
Trivia is
trivia
so
and
fun.
music, and that's totally fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. I know some things. They're just
Hidden.
hidden.
Down inside
yeah,
you.
yeah. It's called the next segment of our stream.
They're
That's what-
chilling in his subconscious.
Yeah, I was just about to say anything that has the word MTG.
Yeah.
That's
Magic the
right.
Gathering.
That's right. Yeah, put some respect on it. All right. All right, guys. We're getting into our one of our main topics for today, or the main topic for today. We did COD Mobile last week, so it's only fitting that we do some MTG this week. And now that we edited it, it is back to being not as fun. Okay, I'm gonna transform this really quickly. One moment, please hold. Oh, okay.
Serenity, I'm reading your comment there. We got carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. I have no idea what those four chemicals make up in those quantities, so I have no clue.
Yeah, and he acts like he knows everything over here.
I doubt you could have told me what chemicals those were by looking
What is
at
it?
them.
What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, that chemical. Oh, that chemical is responsible for making tomatoes.
Knowing Serenity, that's probably the acid in tomatoes.
That is that's what I'm saying.
That's probably the acid
That's
in
what
tomatoes.
I'm saying. That's exactly what I said.
Because it's got a lot of hydrogen, and the more hydrogen there is, the more acidic
But
it is.
it's pretty close, right?
But-
It's like the rind of the. Okay. Anyways, this is besides the point. Okay. All right, y'all. Best sideboarding MTG cards. I'm trying to prepare you guys for the best of 3 tourneys. Some of these cards are not necessarily your top 10 of these cards. It's just, in general, really good value cards. You can find a bunch of really good sideboarding cards in MTG, and I kind of want to explain what MTG sideboarding is. We're getting into the point of the season where best of ones aren't really going to be as much of a thing. Maybe you'll see 1 or 2 more of the next 5, but you're going to have to learn, or 6, you're going to have to learn how to sideboard. Basically, if you're playing best of 3 for Magic the Gathering, you're going to play your first game. And let's say Shrem and I are playing against each other. And I match him, he matches me. He goes first. And he beats me. Okay? He beats me first game.
As usual.
Not really. On the next game, what's going to happen is there's going to be an in-between section where I can take cards from what's called the sideboard, which you can put up to 15 cards in. And you can take them and put them into your deck and take out cards that are in your deck. That way you can have a better matchup against whatever you're playing. So if he's playing a lot of graveyard stuff, I need to find cards that kill his graveyard, or get rid of exile his graveyard.
Or block graveyard effects.
Right, so I need those cards in my deck. Doesn't mean I'm going to win the game, but it gives me a higher chance of surviving. So that's really what a sideboard is. It's a chance to edit your deck
Okay, so
in the game.
would the cards that you put in your sideboard kind of a different than what the cards you have already played
Kind of.
or are in
So-
your regular hand?
Yeah. Sometimes.
So like a lot of the times in your sideboard, you're gonna want either something to counter something you think you're gonna run into. So we'll end up getting into it. But with the example that Lotus just mentioned, you guys have seen me run my Rakdos reanimation deck in my past few tourneys. If we're playing best of 3s and you matched against me and saw me playing my Rakdos reanimation deck, we're gonna get to a card in here named Dennick. Dennick makes it so that cards in graveyards cannot be the target of spells or abilities. So that hard counters my entire deck.
Right.
So you're trying to You're trying to counter something you think you will most likely run into.
Right. So Dylan said something perfect. Everybody knows what Sunfall is, right?
Oh, yeah.
That magical board wipe. Let's say you're playing blue-white control, but you only have like 3 copies of Sunfall in your deck, and you run into mono red. Okay. You might upgrade that Sunfall to 4 of if you have 1 extra Sunfall in your sideboard. You're trying to get as much of that stuff in there, and you might take out something that doesn't help you. You might take out something like a draw spell or a creature that doesn't help you in a situation, something that's bad against the deck you're playing against. Now, when you're sideboarding, it won't edit your deck long term. It's just for those 3 games. So let's say I put in Dennick in my deck to counter his stuff, so he can't play stuff out of his graveyard. If let's say I win that game, the next match there's still another sideboarding section because we're 1-1. He's going to want to put stuff in his deck that kill creatures because Dennick is a creature and he needs to get rid of that. That's his number 1 priority to get rid of. So he's going to play, lightning strikes or whatever color he has in
Murder.
Murder. Cards that kill stuff. So it's just one of those things. What does Sunfall do anyway? Zakataka, Sunfall exiles all creatures that are on the board, and you create an incubate token equal to the number of creatures you killed. So if you killed 3 of your own and 5 of theirs, you're gonna get a 2-mana 8/8 artifact, and when you pay that 2 mana, it becomes an 8/8 creature. So that's what Sunfall does. It's kind of disgusting, but so we're gonna prepare you guys for best of 3.
We're gonna look at some pretty good sideboard cards that you could think about possibly throwing into your decks.
Yep, and I'm doing all kinds of different colors. So
and we're gonna run through pretty quick on a lot of these.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna be
make
moving.
Sure we're listening.
We're gonna be moving, but ask your questions if you guys have questions. This is a learning opportunity for everybody.
If you see one that piques your attention, let us know. We're more than happy to talk about them. And Zach, no, Sunfall is white.
Yep, Sunfall is
you
white.
put it in a mono blue control example for some reason. I think
I did a blue white.
Oh, I
said
thought
Azorius
I heard
control. Azorius control. Blue
gotcha.
white control. So yeah, you're just gonna want to find cards that help you. So all of these cards I'm about to show you, pay attention to these. It doesn't mean you have to put these in your
Not
deck,
at all.
but there's a lot of cards that I'm about to run through. And I'm gonna kind of explain what it's good for and what color deck you can run it in, things like that.
And keep in mind, you can only have, he mentioned this earlier, 15 cards in your sideboard, and that includes copies. So if you want to have 4 Sunfalls sitting in your sideboard just in case, you only have 11 more cards to work with.
Yeah.
So
you have to be careful.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out what your weakest, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 matchups are, and hopefully some of your cards kind of collide with each other. Like Sunfall can kill mono white aggro humans,
Mono
but
red.
it can also kill mono red. So you kind of have like a 2-in-1 there. So you're trying to figure it out. What's the point of best of 3?
No, he said that's the point.
Oh, that's the point of best of 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, what's the
exactly.
point? That's the point. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. Here we go. Here's your first set of cards. Boom. Okay.
We got our reds and our whites.
Reds and our whites. So anybody that's running red or white can now access these cards into your sideboard, right? You're going to want to put cards that matches your color scheme because you're not going to, most of the time you never put lands, and I've never done it ever. You're not going to put lands in your sideboard. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm a red-white deck. Oh, wait, I got to play these blue cards now. I'm going to be a red-white-blue. And you're not going to do that.
No.
Now, can you? You can change your deck significantly with 15 cards, but you're not every match you're going to switch all 15 for 15 other cards in your
Unless
deck.
you're trying to just catch them off guard entirely and basically play a new deck.
Yeah, and you can. There's ways.
It's possible.
You could switch from
Like, take out your 3 biggest cards and put in 3 new big cards.
Yeah, you
But
could.
You're not going to see that.
You're not going to see that very often. You could go from like mono red aggro to mono red burn maybe, but like you're not going to see a huge switch. So a lot of these cards are really specific. So Brother's Hood End is a really clean board wipe.
Very
now you're going to
nice.
see a mix between rares and uncommons here. And I'm not opposed to putting rares in your sideboard. That is not a thing you have to worry about. Obviously, if you want to save your rares and stuff, that's totally understandable. Brother's Hood End, it can kill all creatures and planeswalkers, but it can also destroy all artifacts.
It only deals 3 damage, or for the artifact side, 3 mana value or less. But if you're playing against mono red, you're not seeing anything with toughness 3 or greater.
Yeah.
If you're playing against most early artifact decks, unless they're getting out like a Portal to Phyrexia, you're not going to see a ton of artifacts with mana value 4 or higher.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So that's like one really good card. I think something that you're going to see, I'm not going to change the verbiage on any of the left, top right and the bottom left. Basically, you're trying to find cards that are versatile. Figure out ways to maximize your sideboard decks, right? Brother's Hood End is great because it takes care of artifacts and it takes care of creatures. each.
Same with the braid.
Same thing with the braid. Do 3 damage to a creature or destroy target artifact. That's a common card. Really easy to craft. Very simple. Lithomatic Barrage is a freaking baller. This card is stellar versus white and blue decks.
Yep.
1 red mana. Yes, it's a sorcery, so that kind of sucks. But this spell can't be countered. That's huge.
Including the ward ability.
No, I don't think that's
not
fair.
on this
not
one.
This one. Not this one. It would say that.
That verbiage is so annoying.
I think. Lithomatic Barrage deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker, but if it's blue or white, it deals 5 damage for 1 mana. Holy crud!
They got that Jace down. Decided not to minus exit.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, think of any white or blue planeswalker. Teferi, Wandering Emperor. Yeah, these cards are disgusting and very good in their formats. And yes, there might be bans in some of the best of 3 in the future, but it's not going to be as much as you think because you have your chance to do your own counters right here. Do your own bans. Lithomatic Barrage versus a Jace or versus a Wandering Emperor.
It takes too.
It kills everything.
Yeah, it takes care of that Denic problem I have.
And we'll talk about that. So,
getting into white.
Here's some more, and we'll go ahead and pass it to Spin if you have any questions, if you have any comments. White is really good at one thing: getting rid of enchantments. As I should say, getting rid of enchantments, and lately getting rid of creatures is just a white thing all of a sudden. Okay, it's just how it is. Lucky Offering, 1 mana, sorcery speed, destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less, gain 3 life for 1 mana. It's pretty hard to beat that value. If you're playing any deck that has against any deck that have artifacts, that is solid. Kill something and gain some life, save you a turn probably. Get Lost. Everybody knows this card.
Everybody loves Get Lost.
Everybody knows what Get Lost is.
If you have a white deck, Get Lost is probably already in it.
Yep, probably. And there's also alternatives called Fateful Absence. That's another almost very, very similar card.
Yep.
Very good removal, probably premium removal. If you are playing white, you're probably already playing it in your deck, but maybe you only play 3, so you might want to add another one into your sideboard. And then another one I'm pointing out, Destroy Evil. A lot of people also know this card, and some people mainboard this card. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater.
So irritating.
Or destroy an enchantment. So very good value for 2 mana. A lot of these do matter, instant speed versus sorcery, so keep that in mind. And we're not just going to do instants and sorceries. Like there's plenty of other good sideboard cards that are not those. So if you just don't have a deck that synergizes well with instants and sorceries, maybe there's other options for you. Spin, so far, how are we doing?
How are we looking, buddy?
No, I'm good. I'm just reading the cards and
taking it in.
taking notes.
Taking
it all in.
All right, this is for you guys to take notes. If we walk into a best of 3 tourney and says, "Can somebody build me a sideboard?" That ain't gonna happen for me.
We're doing it for you right now.
Yeah, right here.
We're giving you ideas on what your
it's just when you guys
should be.
When you guys start talking the MT lingo is where you. It's like aggro and burn. What's the difference?
So aggro, you're playing a lot
burn?
of creatures. You're attacking a lot. It's the type of mono red that you're used to seeing. That's what Tenzin plays.
Yeah,
right.
Mono red aggro.
Aggressive,
you're
out
attacking
there,
as much as
bam,
possible.
bam.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mono red burn. You're doing a lot of non-combat damage. Your lightning strikes. Does galvanize attack? No.
Play with fire.
Yeah, play with fire.
Cards that say when you cast an instant or sorcery, do an extra damage.
Yep.
Like War Leader's Call is kind of a burn
Thermal
spell.
Alchemist.
Thermal Alchemist. Basically cards that...
Unruly Catapult.
Yeah, Unruly Catapult. Ogier, the red Ogier.
Ogier Axonil.
Axonil is freaking amazing. It says whenever
red source you control would deal non-combat damage to a player, then it instead deals damage equal to Ogier Axonil's power.
Yeah.
So your lightning strike now does 4 damage
instead of 3.
That's pretty common. You'll see that a lot.
Your play with fire that does 2 damage to anything. If you have Axonil on the board, does 4 damage to something.
Your War Leader's Call that you have on the board right now, that every time a creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to a target opponent.
Now
deals 4 instead.
Damage. Yeah. So that's kind of the burn goes into a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, that's the idea of burn.
Yeah. So burn's pretty great. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one.
Blue and black.
Blue and black. These are the evil cards. These are the decks you never really want to run into when you're playing best of 3 because it feels like black and blue have a lot of reach wherever it is. It doesn't matter if you're playing a little aggressive flying blue or if you're playing a little aggressive mono black. It doesn't really matter because they can just switch on you really quickly from that aggro-ish concept to very much, here's a counterspell, here's I'm killing a creature of yours, Here I'm looking at your hand and taking something from yours. This is what blue and black does well, and that's why you'll see a lot of aggro decks kind of suffer in the best of 3 matchups, because basically what happens is, oh, here comes big boy mono red, and mono red just whoops a person on the first round, and then all of a sudden
Blue's playing counter
Yeah,
spells
Blue's
and
play-
return spells.
and return spells, or black is playing board wipes, and
Yeah.
that's just what you run into, and that's the issue with aggro decks. I'm not saying you can't run an aggro deck. Go for it. Run your mono reds, run all your other stuff. But I'll tell you what, you walk in, hit me with mono red, you ain't walking out. Well, on that next game, I will own you on the second game. I will own you on the third game. That is the plan.
Yep.
Because I'm going to run every single board wipe I can think of, and it's going to happen. So feel free to bring your mono red decks to the next best of 3 standard, best of 3 explorer. It's going to be a bloodbath, and not for the red side of the board this time. So I kind of want to run through some spells. These are very specific counter spells. That's why I kind of like these. Annul, 1 mana instant speed counter spell is disgusting. Yes, it's only for artifacts or enchantments, but 1 mana, that's
almost every counter spell's an instant speed. But
yes, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Counter spell is instant speed, but usually it's 2 mana. Like two mana is very popular. 1 mana, you're gonna get value like crazy. So if you're running up against a deck that has just a ton of artifacts and enchantments, Annul is going to put them down.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce,
Celestis, no thanks.
Yeah,
Tithing Blade, nah.
Yeah,
I'll hold on to my Hottie Jin. Thanks, though.
Thousand Moon Smithy.
Thousand Moon Smithy.
Like anything you can think of enchantment artifact wise is just gonna get wrecked by that card.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce, another very good card. 1 mana, counter target non-creature spell unless they pay 2. There's times where Annul's better, and there's times where Spell Pierce is better. Late in the game, Spell Pierce off the top of your deck feels really awful. Annul, you at least have a chance to still counter a spell fully.
Yeah.
Miscast. 1 mana, counter target instant or sorcery spell unless a controller pays 3. And
They
3
try
is
to
a
counter
ton.
your counterspell, counterspell their counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell their counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where this is where it's called tempo, and mono blue tempo is a very popular concept. Tempo is when you kind of control how the game is rolling. Not necessarily like board wipes. It's more like, oh, my 1 mana value thing does more than your 1 mana value thing does. Or my 2 mana value thing does more than your 2 mana value thing does. Just kind of one of those very good tempo-y type concepts.
You had a good starting hand? No, you didn't.
No, not anymore.
No, you didn't.
No, you thought you did. Yeah. Mono black. And these 2 cards very specifically do a very similar job, but I think is a very, very helpful sideboard. If you're running black and you don't have some sort of concept like this in your deck as a sideboard, you've probably lost your games. And it's not 100%, but like this is so good to have something like Duress where you can pull something out of their hand, or Concealing Curtains, that's a 1 mana 0/4 that can flip over for 3 mana and do the exact same thing that Duress does. Actually, a little better.
Yeah, because you can
chooses
get rid of
non-land
more.
card. Yeah, Duress is only non-creature, non-land. So it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, Concealing Curtains might be better for me because aggro's really popular, and a 1 mana 0/4 is kind of sucky to see.
Awesome.
Yeah, if
Awesome.
I was playing mono red and I saw a 0/4 come down, I'm like, bruh. Like, 1, it's hard to deal with, but 2, it's just like, okay, there goes my first like 2-3 turns of actual critical damage. That's important.
Yeah.
It's the difference between using my Lightning Strike on you versus Lightning Strike on the creature.
Yeah.
And that's a huge deal sometimes.
And Dylan, you just mentioned Deep Cavern Bat. That's another one that if it's not already in your main deck, throw a couple in your sideboard. Why not? 2 mana, 1/1 lifelink flyer. When it enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand, steal a non-land card out of it until Deep Cavern Bat leaves the battlefield.
Yeah.
So they could get that card back, but at the cost of killing it. They have to spend one of their spells to kill it.
Yeah.
So
again, it's one of those tempo things. It's like, do I
Yeah.
want to
Okay,
kill?
so you
Go ahead.
only have 15 cards in your side deck, you said?
15
Sideboard, yep.
total in your sideboard.
15 in your sideboard. Yep.
Or sideboard.
And you can
okay,
and you can switch
sideboard.
and you can
And no more, no less.
No more.
Well,
You could
have
do less. Yeah.
Just no more. But there's no point in having less.
It'd be really dumb to go less. Like,
Yeah.
why not have all the options you
And
can?
then why do some people have? I mean, usually like in the standard deck, you say 60 cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the average amount.
That is the minimum
Why
required.
do some people have like?
That's the minimum required. 60 is the
Okay,
minimum.
so why
required.
would you go over that number?
Some people are scared of mill decks.
Yeah.
You can go to like 65 to make it a little harder on mill decks.
If you're playing some kind of self mill, you might
Yeah.
want a slightly fatter deck.
Yep. If you have a lot of if you have a lot of cards that cycle through your hand, like you know how there's a lot of cards that say draw a card then discard a card, or discard a card then draw a card. If you have a lot of those type of spells, you can kind of find your deck. You know what I mean? Like maybe you want stuff in your graveyard, like he does. Like a lot of his deck is like a lot of cycling because he's trying to get cards in his hand and then dip them into his graveyard, but he's also drawing cards to replace those.
Yeah.
So you can go through your deck a little quicker, if that makes sense, while gaining some value somewhere. There's a lot of reasons to go to 65.
So is there a maximum number you could have in your?
I think Magic Arena only allows you to go to 250, but you're nobody does that because that's just
Yeah.
good luck. Just
the only scary part about going past 60 is you run the risk of not hitting the cards you're trying to hit.
Yeah.
Because your odds of drawing that card go down. You
Yeah.
only have 4 of that card if you're looking for it.
Right.
So the more cards you have, the less chance you have of drawing that card.
Now, if you have spells that go get cards,
Yeah, if you're playing
not
some
as
tutor
scared.
deck.
Yeah, if you can go tutor up a card.
Tutor
easy.
means search your library for a specific type of card.
Yep. So if you have something that says like go get Shieldred, well, I guess I can play more cards because it'll be easier to find Shieldred when I get this card to find it. But then it's like, wouldn't you rather just not play that card and have less cards in your deck and have a better chance of getting Shieldred? It's just up to the person.
It's a consistency thing, really.
Yeah, it's a consistency thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, that's looking like.
So what do
pretty
you
good
think
for
is
black
like?
and blue.
What do you think is like the? I mean, do you always make a 60 card deck? I mean,
Nope.
what is a good number?
I would say over half of my decks are 62 to 64 cards.
Yeah, I play between 60 and 64, maybe 66 on the high end if I need lands.
Yeah, I don't love 60. I think there's always a room for just one extra card. But I also build my decks to help me. A lot of the times, and I heard you say it earlier, and I have to kind of semi-disagree, and I think Dylan could probably share the same sentiment as you, Spin, in that people think that Magic's luck, but I think a lot of it is deck-building skill rather than luck. I think that everybody can have a bad game, right? And, like, even in real life, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the shuffler's fault. I don't
No.
think it, because in real life we will play games, and
Yeah.
there's just times where you
get
just
bad
get all the
draws.
lands. But that's when you fix your deck and trying to find it. Sometimes people are like, I can never draw what I'm trying to get, and I'm like, okay, take how many cards do you have in your deck, and they're like
72.
72, and I'm like, bruh. Or sometimes they'll be like, yeah, I'm down to 18 lands, and I'm like, bro, that is not right. And some people will be like, I have 28 lands. I'm like, so do you flood a lot? And they're like, yeah, I get too much mana. I'm like, you got to build your deck. There's not a perfect number. It just isn't. For lands,
Every deck's different.
Yeah, I've ran decks with 19, and I've also ran decks at 27 lands. My happy medium is 22. That's what I found my decks is. The game automatically gives you 24 when you build a deck. That doesn't mean it can't work. Some people are really happy with the 25 or 24 concept, but I think it just depends on what deck you're running. If you're running mono red and your highest mana cost card is a 4 mana something, then you could probably go down to 20 lands. If you're running something that costs 9 mana, you're going to want to hit something maybe around the 24, 25 range, unless you have ways to ramp up, like a way to get treasure tokens or a way to have a creature that taps for mana. Or you got to find ways to build your deck, and that's the hard part about Magic, and that's something that can't really be taught to be completely honest. So, G
Okay,
Dynasty.
and then there's
G
this
Dynasty.
other question I have. What when a card says face up or turned face up, it does.
Oh.
What's face up?
That's something new from.
It's not new.
Well, to me, it's new. Oh, you're talking about that over there with the concealing card.
Transform is just means that there's a card on the back side of the card.
Yeah, the turn face up stuff. Turn face up is phrasing that came from
newest
my
set.
experience
Yep.
from this set, where you can play something face down for its three mana, and then you can turn it face up for its disguise cost, and you can only do that on cards with disguise unless you have a card like Cryptic Coat that allows you to play any card with as though it had disguise.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just another function that came out with this set. The turn face up phrasing specifically, because transform is not a turn face up.
Yeah, it's very similar in the way it works.
But
Basically,
the wording is entirely different, so that would not work with any, like, when a creature's turned face up triggers.
Yeah, so if you're talking about Concealing Curtains, that's a transform card.
Yeah.
It's really kind of the same concept. The difference is that with with Disguise, every single card that has Disguise has an ability. And I hear you said it. It's 3 mana for a 2/2 Ward 2. Every single one of them has that.
And nobody knows what's on the bottom side of that card except for you.
Yep, nobody knows. And so when you attack, it'll give you the ability to transform it, to flip it over.
You can transform it instant speed.
Yep, for whatever that mana cost of Disguise is. And then all of a sudden, I thought I was blocking a 2/2 Ward 2. Now I'm blocking a 6/5 trample, blah, 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 whatever the guy
reach,
is. Yeah,
whatever.
but only the cards with Disguise have that ability. So I wouldn't stress too much about having too many of those. I guess,
and
to deal with.
so far it hasn't been an overly powerful mechanic.
Yeah. It's
like,
I barely see it every
I don't see many people playing that right now, but it is a mechanic that is there. So...
Zack Attack, I don't know if there's, more important stuff, really just sideboarding, and we're going to go, we have the actual Banter challenge, yeah. So we do have that. But here we go. Here's the next side. So, the green cards.
Green and artifacts.
Green is really good at killing artifacts and enchantments. So if you run into a lot of artifact enchantments, here's another version of it. Green isn't really good at dealing with planeswalkers. It's just something that they just don't do. They can deal with creatures. It's more of a fight effect, like my creature is fighting your creature. Yeah. Or in combat. That's the way green wins. Green doesn't just kill planeswalkers. They don't just kill battles. They just try and win with their power.
And in case you couldn't tell, green's also really good at giving you options.
Yes, green is great at giving you options.
It'll give you a lot of options on what you want to do.
These 3 cards that are showing right now all have 3 options as part of their ability. Pick Your Poison, great card, just came out in this set. 1 mana, sorcery speed. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying.
Goodbye, Deep Cavern Bat.
The only thing unfortunate with a lot of this part is that your opponent gets to choose which one they sacrifice.
If they have multiple.
Yeah, if they have multiple. So if they have 2 artifacts, they can choose, I'll just get rid of this treasure token instead of my portal to Phyrexia, or whatever the big bad is. Yeah. However, something like Cankerbloom is really cool because it's a creature.
It's a targeted.
Yep, with a very targeted specific spot. So it says destroy target artifact, target enchantment. However, you have to sacrifice the guy, which is kind of unfortunate, but the cool part is you can block, and if you have that extra mana, before damage resolves, you just sacrifice him. The damage doesn't ever happen. And you can just destroy one of their artifacts, enchantments, or do something called proliferate, which is when you can put an extra counter on something or a bunch of things. Yeah. It's up to you. So if you have a 1/1 counter somewhere or a loyalty counter on a planeswalker, you can do proliferate.
Counter on a battle.
Yep, counter on a battle. Archdruid Charm is easily the best card on the screen right now. Obviously, a lot of the games are situational, but Archdruid Charm says for 3 mana, 3 green mana, instant speed, you can choose 1. Exile target artifact or enchantment is on there. But it also has search your library for a creature or land card and reveal it. Put it onto the battlefield tapped if it's a land card. Otherwise, put it in your hand, then shuffle. The other thing you can choose, if it wasn't good already, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So it's a fight effect basically.
It's not even a fight effect. It's a damage effect.
Damage effect. Yeah.
Which is
way
my
better.
Opinion, strictly better than
It is strictly better.
Fight effect.
I guess it's only not strictly better if the creature you control
has death touch.
Has an ability that says when this gets dealt damage, do something. That'd be the only time that would be different.
Like your stuffy doll.
Yeah, your stuffy doll stuff. Yeah. So no worries, Zach.
Artifacts.
So yeah, Botanical Brawler. Ooh.
Yeah, proliferate with a Botanical Brawler out. If you got any other creatures with +1/+1 counters, that Botanical Brawler is getting pretty big.
Yeah. Artifacts, colorless. Some people forget that this thing is it's a color.
A lot of people don't play colorless artifacts.
It's just true,
which is fair.
And it's honestly kind of upsetting because artifacts can be some of the best sideboarding options you have, and there's a lot of variety that we're showing right here. Yeah. Like green is very much enchantment artifact concept heavy, which is fine, and fight effect kind of heavy, but artifacts is very wide range. We're going to start with Soul Guide Lantern. It's on the far right side. We were talking about like graveyard issues. When this enters the battlefield for 1 mana, you exile a card from a graveyard. Great. Cool. Early in the game, not as good. Later in the game, still decent. Or later, you can sacrifice it for free or as soon as it enters the battlefield. So you draw this turn 10 and your opponent's trying to do something with their graveyard.
Not anymore.
You can tap it, sacrifice it, and exile their entire graveyard. Now, the other ability is, if you just can't run into any of that, it gives a little extra bonus. For 1 more mana, you can tap it, sacrifice it, and draw a card.
Emergency draw.
Yeah, so it doesn't do nothing ever. It's extra.
Yeah.
It's just extra. So if you're dealing with issues with exile, do it. This card is great. Now, I put Millennium Calendar in here. You might be like, why is this a sideboard card? It doesn't do anything to the board. For me, Millennium Calendar is one of those things where it's a cheeky way to win. And if you run into those slow, grindy matchups, if you just throw one of these in there, all of a sudden, eventually your opponent's going to have to deal with it.
And if you go through an entire game and you notice they have 0 artifact removal, might as well get one in there. If you throw that guy down turn 1,
Oof.
They're on a timer.
They're on a clock.
And they have to kill you before then because they know they have no way to get rid of it.
Exactly. So it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. But also, if you're having slow games, like I said, that's going to help you massively. It might be the difference between you winning and losing. Because I think technically you can win the earliest without doing anything extra. The earliest you can win is turn 7 with this, which is very, very long, right? But if your game goes to turn 14 and you draw this on turn 4 and you can play it, like now the game becomes turn 12 instead of your turn 14 game that you were just thinking about. Another thing, Pithing Needle. This card is stellar, barely used, but it is a stellar card. For 1 mana, when it enters the battlefield, choose a card name. Activated abilities of sorcerers with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. AKA, if you run into any planeswalker, you put this in there and you just choose the planeswalker name, none of their abilities will ever work.
That's just
sitting on the board.
If they have a passive ability, the passive ability will still work.
Yeah, the passive ability will still work.
Other than that.
But if they can't +1, they can't +2, they can't -5, they can't -3, it just kills it. Pithing Needle is standard. This is from Midnight Hunt. Pithing Needle is great. It can also get a lot of creature stuff. So if you have something, I'm trying to think what a activated ability of a really broken activated ability of a creature now.
Aftermath Analyst has been pretty decent.
Oh yeah,
it allows you to go get all of your lands out of your graveyard
to the battlefield. Yeah.
Onto the battlefield.
Yeah, so that kind of stuff's pretty disgusting. I would say Pithing Needle is really the planeswalker killer, but it can stop other good creature cards
in an emergency.
Right? So that's just another like sneaky little thing. And this is what artifacts do. They have sneaky little abilities that nobody pays attention to, and all of a sudden you have a really nice card. So, yeah.
Spin, how are we looking over here?
Taking it in.
How's this sounding?
All right, we got one more page. And it's a big
Sounds
one.
good to me.
It's a big one, so I'm going to rush through this one. But here we go.
Ugh.
Look at all these cards. Okay, the best card on this entire board, in my very humble opinion, is Terra Sunder. The very top left card. If you're running green and you have to be running green and black, in my opinion. You could just run mono green, but if you're running green and black, this card needs to be in your deck somewhere. Whether it's in your main board or in your sideboard, you need to have all 4. Because this card is freaking stellar. For 2 mana, exile target artifact or enchantment. Great. Cool. That's awesome.
Sweet.
For 2 colorless, a green and a black, you exile any non-land permanent. Planeswalker, creature, artifact, enchantment, battle. It is disgusting. Card is awesome. Twining Twins. Sorry, I can't see with these glasses. For 2 mana, you can exile target non-token creature, and it basically has a bounce effect. So it removes it from battle, and then it'll return back onto the battlefield. So let's say you have an Atali attacking you. You can pay 2 mana. This is 2 mana, right?
You wouldn't want to do that to an Atali.
Oh, oops. I was trying to tap it. Why not? Well,
because it returns to the battlefield.
If Atali kills you this turn.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna die, maybe do it to an Atali.
Yeah.
Otherwise, be careful.
Yeah, be careful because it will do
It'll re-trigger all ETB triggers.
Yeah, but at least it'll save you a turn. And on the other side, it's a 4/4 flying vigilance ward creature, so it's kind of nice. Gives you a little bit extra. Now, if you're just missing that, let's say you're playing against an aggro deck, or you know what, it doesn't really matter. You're just playing any deck, and you just feel like you can't win. But if you had that one more turn, you could win. Alchemist Gambit is amazing. For 3 mana at sorcery speed, you can take an extra turn after this turn. However, at the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. So if you can't win that turn, that next turn it gives you, then you will lose the game. However, you can pay 7 mana instead to cleave it, which aka gets rid of the verbiage. At the beginning of your turn's end step, you lose the game. So you can pay 7 mana and just get an extra turn. That's it. Done. Extra turn for 7 mana. People forget this card exists. It is a real card. It is in standard.
Thanks, Alrund's Epiphany.
Yeah. Path of Peril. 3 mana, destroy all creatures.
With mana
With,
value
or,
2
sorry,
or less.
with mana value 2 or less. Sorry, I forgot that part. With mana value 2 or less. However, if you pay 4 mana with the cleave cost, get rid of that verbiage. So it literally just says destroy all creatures. So cleave is a really cool ability. It kind of makes it worth your while if you spend more mana on it, but it can still be kind of cheeky if you need the little cheap removal. Stall for time, 3 mana, kicker 2 mana. This is probably the worst card on the entire sheet, but it's still a really cool card. For 3 mana, tap up to 2 target creatures. So that's not very good, but it could save you, but you also get to draw a card. So that's pretty cool. So 3 mana, tap 2 creatures down, you draw a card. For 5 mana, 1 blue, 1 white, and 3 colorless, tap up to 2 card creatures. If the spell was kicked, put a stun counter on each of those creatures. So that means that they don't untap on their next turn, and you draw a card still. Pretty great. Dig Up. Very solid green-black card. 1 mana, go get yourself a forest. Oh, sorry, go get yourself a basic land.
Yep. Put it in your hand.
Yep, put it in your hand. That's it. Now, it's cleave cost for 4 mana, 1 colorless, 2 black, and a green. Search your library for a card. Put it in your hand. So instead of a land for 1 mana, for 4 mana, you get any card you want. That's called a tutor. Go search for your card. Denick.
I talked about this one earlier.
The card that Shrem is terrified of.
I hate every time I see it in a game of Standard.
It is the worst thing that he can run into with his deck that he likes. It is 2 mana, and it's also really good against mono red.
Yeah.
It's a 2 mana 2/3 with lifelink. Cards in graveyards can't be target of spells or abilities. Kind of brutal, right? It hurts.
It includes your graveyard.
It does include your graveyard.
Just in case you have anything.
Yep, so you can't really play out of your graveyard anymore. But a 2 mana 2/3 lifelink creature against mono red is just a freaking tank. It's so good. Turn 2, you see that hit the board, and you're like, dang, I got to take care of that first before I can even attack. It's kind of disgusting. However, it also has a disturb cost, aka basically a.
You can cast it out of your graveyard.
Yeah, you can cast it out of your graveyard, but it has a backside. It's a flying 3/2 that I cannot remember exactly what it says, and it's so small. But
I think it's something about when anything enters the graveyard. Does that say explores?
That's not really the point of the card, but I'm pretty sure it still has the same concept as Denick on the backside. Nobody really plays the right side of Denick, but it is a 3/2 flyer, and I'm pretty sure it does say if this were to die, you exile it. So
that's
if
what all disturb.
All the disturb cards say, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it also says something about investigating, which is creating a token. That's not really the point of the card. Denick's left side is the better part. Ill-timed explosion. You guys saw this card when I played in my tournament. It is 4 mana to draw 2 cards, draw 2 cards. That's not that great, right? But the other bonus part is the fire part. 4 mana, draw 2 cards, then you may discard 2 cards. You may. You
don't have to.
Yeah. When you do, ill-timed explosion deals X damage to each creature, where X is the greatest mana among cards discarded this way. So if you discard an Atali, you're doing 7 damage to everything. If you discard a Mightstone, Weakstone, you're doing 5 damage to everything. And you still drew 2 cards. Yeah, you're not going to gain advantage, but all right, we're going to speed through the next ones. Rite of Oblivion, white-black card. Sacrifice any non-land permanent, you exile a non-land permanent. Pretty simple. And you can pay 4 mana to do the exact same thing again from your graveyard. Pretty cool. Hungry for More, I had to throw it in here because it's one of my favorites. Red, black, sorcery speed, create a 3/1 creature with trample, lifelink, and death touch. Sorry.
It doesn't
Trample,
have death
lifelink,
touch.
and haste. Trample, lifelink, and haste.
Does not have death touch.
And then there's the puppy. And then we got Dire Strain. It's another destroy artifact or enchantment or land. Pretty cool. A Void Rend. This spell,
so annoying.
This spell can't be countered, and you destroy any non-land permanent. And Unleash the Inferno, which I do want to touch on for a second. You do 7 damage for 4 mana. Anything extra, let's say you hit a 5/5. You can kill any enchantment or artifact 2 mana or less. Because it basically does trample damage, but equal to a mana value of another permanent artifact or enchantment. So it's a really neat card. And now we're back into the Banter's Lounge, or Banter's Challenge. Banter's Challenge
time.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. I'm kind of pumped. Spin.
Yeah, Lotus came.
What's that?
Lotus came up with this literally a couple hours ago.
Yeah, literally right before the stream, and it's awesome.
Spin and I have literally less than no idea what is about to happen. Strider,
my whiteboard?
You do need your whiteboard.
Strider, no. Bans change every single tournament.
You do. You do.
Yeah, we do need our whiteboards, Spin. But yeah, Strider, no. Bans change every MTG tournament.
Yeah.
There's no carryover or anything like that.
Yeah, it
So
can change on a
unless
whim.
we re-ban Jace, Jace is no longer banned in the next tournament. Like, it just depends on what the new bans will be. But
All right, gentlemen.
here we go.
This is going to last as long as it takes you guys to write down all these answers.
Oh goodness.
All right. We ready? Basically, here's
explain it to us.
Here's what we're doing. There are 25 teams on this sheet that I have. Okay? These 25 teams. Yes, these are the most valuable teams in the world. This is not just a specific sport. There's sports teams from all over, but it is sports teams. Okay?
Damn, soccer team.
Hold on. Here's how it's gonna work. There's gonna be an unlock bonus point, and I'll get to that in a second. But you're gonna get a point for the team name. I could care less what the city is, because if you put New York, yeah, you're a dingus. I need the team name. Now,
are we limited on the number of teams we can write down?
yes, we're gonna do one at a time.
One at a time.
But both of you at the
do you
same
have
time.
hints for what teams they are?
Oh no.
So you're just gonna say a team and we have to pray we say the team you said?
The challenge is name the 25 most valuable teams. Hold on. I'll get to it. You're just gonna write down a name here in a second. Just one, okay?
Cool.
Okay, here. You get 1 point for the team name. You get an extra point if there's a city in name.
Okay.
Okay, so if you say I'm not gonna pick something that's not on here. Okay, got it. If you pick if the team is Colorado Rapids, it says Colorado Rapids on here. If you put Rapids, you get a point. If you put Colorado Rapids, you get 2 points.
Okay.
Okay. You also will get a bonus point for ranks 20 through 25. So if you guys hit the 20 through 25, because those are the harder ones to get,
Yeah.
then you'll get an extra point.
Okay.
First person to, let's see.
What's keeping us? So you're gonna say the points as we get them?
Yeah.
So what's gonna keep, like, if Spin gets 3 points on his first guess, why would I not just write that down as my second guess?
Because that will no longer be an option.
Oh, they're off the board.
They're off the board. Once you name them, they're off the board.
But if we say it at the same time, we both get the point.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And let me see. First person to 20. Let's see. I didn't think about this part. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
It would.
First team to 21. First person to 21 points wins the game.
Okay.
There is a hidden bonus point that I will unleash as soon as somebody gets something.
Okay.
Okay. So, are we kind of clear on the rules?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? There's 25 teams on this sheet. You're going to put
Pretty
one
clear.
you're going to put one team right now. Go ahead and put one team right now. Okay? Most valuable teams. So, when we say valuable, we're talking money. So, what might be the money teams? Top 25. And I will alert you if you got 26, 7, 8, or 9, because I just threw those on there because it fit on the sheet.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, flip.
New York Yankees.
New York Yankees and Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys is number 1.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta write down this.
Yeah,
the
you gotta
points.
write scores somewhere.
Oh, I'm probably gonna just put this up real quick. Actually, no, I'll leave that. That's fine. Dallas Cowboys is number 1, and he put Dallas Cowboys, which is 2 points.
Yep.
I put Lotus, not Shrem. Shrem. New York Yankees is what you put. Did you put New York Yankees?
New York Yankees.
Perfect. That's number 2. So you guys got
Alright.
you guys got the 2 most
Nice.
valuable teams. Okay. Current score is 2-2. Go ahead and get your second name down. If you want to do it the way that Shrem's doing it, that's fine. Listed 1 through 25 on his board.
Yeah. This one, I'm taking a bit of a gamble with this one. I don't think it'll be in the top 10, but it might be. If it's across the globe, it might be.
You ready? Both spin.
Yep.
Go now. Go ahead.
Real
We
Madrid.
got Real Madrid and LA
Los
Dodgers.
Angeles Dodgers.
All right. LA Dodgers. I thought was on here. LA Dodgers is number 25.
Wow, so that's 3 points.
That is 3 points for spin. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go like that.
That
all right.
said Real Madrid.
And you said Real Madrid. which you just unleashed the bonus points.
Whoa!
If anybody gets a soccer team, you get a bonus point on top of it. So from here on out,
Oh, come on.
and Real Madrid does have I think like another name, but it's just Real Madrid. For soccer teams, it's one name.
Yeah.
So, and that was number 11.
So that's 3 points for me as well then.
That is 3 points for you as well. All right, so
tied
still tied up at 5-5.
Oh man.
Go
where
ahead
do
and
we
write
go
down
from
right.
here?
Go ahead and write down your next one. Oh wait, people are. You can see this chat.
Nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything yet. I don't think. At least where we were seeing. Try not to look at the chat. No looking at the chat.
I'll go there after. I'm gonna do this one first.
Plus, the way I did the scoring, it probably wouldn't help you very much, even if you were looking at this the
Yeah.
thing, because I give bonus points for other things. Are you ready?
There's so little room to write.
Are you ready? Go.
Yeah. Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers and
Los
LA
Angeles
Rams,
Rams
number
number
one.
one.
All right.
I don't think they're number one, but they might be on there.
LA Rams is the number 5 team on. This is according.
wow.
This is according to Forbes. So LA Rams. That's 2 points for a spin. And what'd you say?
Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers is not on the list.
Really?
It is not on the list.
The winners of the first Super Bowl are not on the list?
It is not on the list.
Wow.
I think their stadium is kind of like in shambles. I feel like, or it's not It's like a legendary one, but I don't think it's one of the top ones. Like,
holy jeez.
All right. So the score is 7-5. Spin is in the lead now. All right, go ahead and write down your next one. It's pretty much as soon as I confirm the points, you guys can write down the next one. Just don't show it yet.
You guys won't be able to read this one, but I have terrible handwriting.
When you're ready,
so.
Spin, you can go ahead and show it. Okay, go ahead.
I have Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich and LA Lakers.
LA Lakers.
Bayern Munich is number 24, which
So
means you
that's
have 4
points
points
for that one.
That is 4 points because you got a soccer one and a top 25. And what did Spin put?
LA Lakers.
LA Lakers is number 15.
Nice.
So that's going to be 2 points. All right, go ahead and write down your next one. We are currently at a score of 9 to 9. 9-9.
Really? Wow.
Yep. You caught up
because
the 4
got
points.
2 there and I got 4 there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You caught up.
So let's go with
This is according to Forbes, if that helps anybody.
Let's try here.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all on the board still.
All right. Ready when you are, Spin.
Hold on. Why I'm rewriting this, but all right, we'll go with this one. Yes.
All right, show it, Spin.
Miami Heat and Chicago Cubs. No Miami Heat.
Neither of those teams are in the top 25 most valuable
Really?
teams.
Really?
That's crazy.
Nope.
I thought the Cubs were going to be on there for sure, man.
Nope.
Wow, that's surprising.
Okay, next guess
let's
is
go.
bonus points for last 5, the 20 through 25, and bonus points for soccer if you wish to go that route.
All right, ready when you are, Spin.
Spin's thinking of a team. Spin's thinking of a team. Spin's thinking of a team. I'm going to hide the chat really quickly so I can look at it. I just want to see what you guys got. LOL, dude, you guys are on it, man.
They're killing it.
They're kind of doing some things over there. Yeah, they are.
All right. Texas Rangers and FC Barcelona.
Texas Rangers is not on this list.
Wow.
FC Barcelona is number 18.
So that's 3 points then.
3 points for you. That is a 3-point. That is a 3-point lead. There's a 3.
I don't know any of the soccer team.
They're.
I watched
I'm
a
not
lot
a
of
soccer
British
guy.
YouTubers as a kid, so
Yeah,
that's
but
helping out.
I mean, surely you know cities. You got to know cities of the world or where it's popular.
Haven't I
in.
said them yet? What? Okay.
I don't know soccer overseas. I don't
Well,
know soccer here either.
Hey, both of y'all gotten zeros, so I don't want to hear it. There's teams here. There's a lot of teams you guys are missing. I feel like
there's some big ones out here.
I feel like okay, I would not get Eddie. No, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. There are teams on here I'm shocked that I would have definitely guessed in my top 5.
There's probably some cricket teams on there.
Yeah, let me get some cricket teams real quick.
Yeah. Ready when you are, Spin.
FC Cricketers.
All right, we'll go with that one, I guess. I don't know why I would do
All
that,
right.
but all right. New York Mets.
New York Mets and Manchester United.
All right, New York Mets. New York Mets is not on the
Yes,
list.
Spin. There's no love for the baseball teams, dude.
All right, and then what was yours?
Manchester United.
Manchester United is number 13.
So that's 3 more.
3 more. Come on, Spin. You got to, even though he's getting these soccer, you got to make up for these other
What do
teams.
I have to get to? 20?
You got to get to 20 points. You are currently sitting at 15.
15. Okay.
Spin is currently sitting at 8. No, 9. 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Get it together. There are teams here you guys are missing.
Let's try and venture over here.
Most valuable teams in the world.
Man, that is barely legible, but it's written down.
Spin is thinking so hard right now. Valuable teams.
Oh man.
Man, do I want to do that? Who's a really valuable team? And what's been guessed?
I mean, I gotta
So
go.
what's? I can't tell you what's been guessed because I've been.
You've been marking down the ones that have been guessed?
No, I just know that
Bruh.
if you get it again, that's your fault. You gotta memorize that. I can give you the ones that are on here. So you've said Dallas
all right.
Cowboys, New York Yankees,
Those are
LA
the ones that have been
Rams.
guessed, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah,
not
these
guessed.
ones that
My
are
bad.
kind
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
we'll
go
with
ahead.
it. Fine.
The New York
New
Giants
York
and-
Giants.
Montreal Canadiens. There's got to be a hockey team on there
Montreal
somewhere.
Canadiens is definitely not on there. And what was
I
yours?
figured there's got to be a hockey team
Spin,
on there
what was yours?
somewhere.
The Giants. New York Giants.
New York Giants is
Giants.
number 6.
Yep.
So
Nice.
that's 2 more points for Spin.
Hey.
That was going to be what I was going to write down, but I wasn't sure if it had been said yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're still missing number 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. There's a lot of teams left, okay? There's a lot of teams. Go ahead and write them down if you can think.
This is guess number 9. Ready when you are, Spin.
Spin is thinking out here.
Okay, let's go with. Hold on. What are they called? Okay. I don't even know how to...
There are so many, so well-known teams on here. It's crazy.
Ready?
All right.
Hit
Okay.
it. I got Los
Edmonton
Angeles
Oilers?
Angels, and we got another hockey team out of Spin. Is it the Edmonton Oilers?
Both of you guys are garbage at this game. Nope.
Los Angeles Angels are not on there?
LA Angels is not on here. No.
Wow.
Guys,
That's
there are like
um,
at least 2 teams where it's just like, how have you guys not got these? And it is number 3 and 4 to be fair, but it's number 3 and 4. Like, these teams are so well known. Like, you guys think about, like, you could think about like stadiums. You guys could think about jerseys. You guys could think about the uniforms. You guys could think about fan bases. You could think about trolling. Like, there's so many teams still here that you guys could easily get.
All right.
Easily swoop up. Think about ownership.
right.
Think about ownership.
Ready?
Think about,
Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs.
The Raiders.
Raiders is number 8. That's 2 more
2
points. And the Kansas City Chiefs are not on this list.
What?
Yeah,
The Raiders are on the list, but the Chiefs are not on the list.
that is correct.
That's wild.
Just fun fact.
Wow.
Kansas City is one of the lowest ranked teams for facilities and like the overall what is it called? The Players Union. What is it called? The NFL Players Union? What is that one called? God dang it. The NFLPA. Yeah, the NFLPA. Literally the Players Association. Yeah. They are one of the lowest ranked for everything. From food to daycare to stadiums to locker rooms. They have one of the worst owners when it comes to that kind of stuff. So think of ownership. Think of players. Think of there's so much. Think of history. Think of culture. Think of Spin's making a comeback.
Yeah, he is.
He's at 13. 13.
I'm
13.
trying.
Spins at
Oh,
13.
man.
Shrem's at 15.
What am I gonna? What do I even want to say? What are more big
This
teams,
is great, guys. This is
dude?
going really well. I'm not gonna lie.
We already said the Cowboys.
All right.
What other friggin' teams are there, bro?
There's so many. Don't show it yet, Spin.
We already did those. Okay, fine. Did he do that already? No.
Wait, I want to change that one. Hold on.
That's fine.
Okay.
He hasn't shown his yet.
All right, I'm
Are
ready.
we ready?
Now.
We're gonna go 5,
Wait.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Go.
Okay.
San
ahead.
Francisco Giants.
Okay.
Boston
Boston
Celtics.
Celtics.
Nice. San Francisco Giants. Gotta be. No way.
Neither of those teams are on
No
there.
shot!
Oh,
The San
Are you
Francisco
kidding
Giants.
me?
The Los Angeles Angels. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm sure this is painful for a lot of you guys right now watching.
Okay. Epic's gonna give you guys a hint that I could agree with. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Think big markets.
That's all we've been thinking of.
Not very well.
New York, L.A.
Yeah, New York, LA, Vegas,
Texas.
Texas. Like, nobody likes them.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with this one. Yes, I don't know.
I'm gonna give you
Alright,
guys a
I'm
hint.
ready.
I'm gonna give you guys a little hint.
abbreviate
There's
it.
at least 5 more big market teams on here.
Okay.
At least.
I have to abbreviate it a little just because I can't
Okay, that's fine.
write it all out.
That's fine.
But
As long as I know where it is
Yeah.
and you have the location, if you're trying to get the location, then
yeah.
that's fine. All right, you
Ready,
ready,
Spin?
Spin? Go.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I got
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
49ers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers is not on there, but the 49ers
You're
are.
joking!
The 49ers are.
What are they?
San Francisco
No,
49ers.
yeah, what
Oh,
are they?
What are what?
What number?
Oh, 14.
So it's 2 points. So we're tied now.
Tied 15 to 15. Spin has made a comeback.
Bro. Oh my goodness.
Okay, here are some of your answers. Maybe this will help you in the
Yeah.
future. Okay, Dallas Cowboys number 1, New York Yankees number 2, LA Rams number 5, New York Giants number 6, Las Vegas Raiders number 8, number 11 is Real Madrid, number 13 is Man U, Manchester United, 14 is San Francisco 49ers, 15 is LA Lakers, 18 is Barcelona, 24 is Bayern Munich, 25 is LA Dodgers.
Bro.
All right, I'm ready with my next one.
Oh, I am not.
Shrem is
Holy
not even
cow.
close. Shrem, I'm going to give you 25 seconds.
25 seconds. Okay.
That's a lot of time.
Let's go. We could go there, but they've been getting no love. Nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. All right, fine. This isn't gonna be on there. Gosh, dang it! All right, ready.
Go ahead.
San Diego Padres.
New York Jets is
New York
number
Jets?
number
I thought
10.
we already guessed the Jets.
New York Jets is number 10.
I
Nope.
thought I guessed the Jets.
No.
Oh my
Giants
Guess
is
the
what
god.
he
Giants.
says.
Guess the Giants.
Oh my god.
Jets is number 10. The Spit is as a 2-point lead.
And San Diego Padres isn't on there.
And San Diego Padres is definitely not
Yeah,
on there.
Of course it's not. Why would they be on
Never
there?
even heard of it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right.
We've done
All
the
right.
Mets. We've done the Jets. We've done the Giants.
Man, do I got to give these guys more hits? Guys, number 3 and 4 are sitting on the board, and they are
Massive.
teams, man. I don't know how you haven't said them yet. They're teams. Like
All right, I'm ready
like
with my next one.
these are the teams that in other countries that don't have access to a lot of like the television stuff that we have here.
Yeah.
No, like these guys, people all over the world know these teams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 25 seconds.
I'm ready.
Because Spin is ready.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Got it. Oh my god, I hate this. We already said them.
May I remind the viewers it is 17 to 15 in Spin's favor. Shrem has 5 seconds. All right, go ahead and show it.
Minnesota Vikings.
New England Patriots.
Oh my god, we didn't say the Patriots?
Patriots is number 4, and the Minnesota Vikings don't exist on this list. New England Patriots. That is 19-15 currently. Spin
just needs to score.
One more.
I choked this so hard.
City and name.
I choked this so hard. No, he just needs one of them.
No, because if he just says name, it's 1 point.
Yeah, so he's at 20. And that's game.
21 is the game.
Oh, 21's game?
21 is the game.
Oh, I thought it was 20 was game.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe we didn't say the Patriots.
All right, let's see.
The Patriots is a big one.
Yeah.
They haven't been good lately, but they've been massive for like 40 years.
Yeah.
They went from Bledsoe to freaking Brady.
Profitable teams.
Valuable teams. God, there's some big boys left too.
Fine.
There's some big boys left.
All right.
If Spin doesn't get this here, I'm gonna give you guys another hint.
I choked this so hard, dude.
You had a big lead.
I was 15-9.
Okay.
All
All right, go ahead.
Liverpool.
Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens are not on the list.
Liverpool.
However, I did tell you if you'd hit 26, 27, 28, 29, I forgot to tell you. Minnesota Vikings is 27, and Ravens are 28. Those do not count on the list. You said Liverpool?
Yeah.
Liverpool is number 20.
So that's 3 points. 4 points because it's a soccer team and it's number 20.
Last 5.
Yeah. You said 20 through 20. You said 20 through 25.
I put last 5 on here. I meant to say last 5. Sorry.
He said 20 through 25.
I meant to say I put last 5. It's on the page.
Oh my god.
Here, look, it says it. I'll show you later.
I believe you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's 18-19 now.
Yes, 18-19.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna give you guys the biggest. I'm gonna give you guys the biggest hint I could give you. If you don't both get it, I'm gonna lose it a little bit.
No, hold on, because if it's a super easy one that's not in 21 through 25, Spin wins if we both get it.
I guess I should clarify. You guys have to win by
2?
Yeah, because if you both hit 21 on the same turn, that was an issue.
Yeah.
You have to win by 2.
Win by 2. Playing 1v1
Is that
style.
tennis? I don't even know what.
It's just 1v1s.
Okay.
Tend to be win by 2.
Win by 2.
All
right. Here's your hint. Oh, is that too big? I don't think it's too big. This team, within the last 5 years, has gone through an ownership change that is freaking massive. One of the biggest...
I don't know jack about ownership.
One of the biggest buys ever. Everybody's heard of it. Within the last 5 years, a team went through a big ownership change.
I don't look at ownership.
Okay.
What?
That's the hint I'm giving you. Think of any teams you know. That's it. That's all you gotta think about.
I know. I have one. Just
you guys got. There's a billion teams out here. Okay. There's a billion teams in the world. Just think of one.
Spin, you got yours.
Spin's got his. I'll give 25 seconds to Shrem.
Ready.
All right. You ready? You got yours.
It's not gonna be on there, and I just lost the game. But yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Seattle Seahawks. Washington Commanders.
There is no shot. Okay.
Neither one of us got it?
Seattle Seahawks is number 22.
So that's game. That's 21 points. Unless his is right
Unless
also.
his is also right.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks is 3 points.
So that's 21.
21.
For me.
Spin, Washington Commanders is number 12.
So we're tied at 21.
And you guys are tied at 21.
We're tied at 21. Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
That was clutch.
So this literally might be get the team at David. You've got it. Okay. You want you guys want to know you guys want to know the funny part?
What?
You didn't hit the team that I was talking about.
I don't know anything about ownership. I don't care about ownership.
Okay. Think of any team.
Jeter owns the Yankees.
Number 3 is still on the board. Number 7, number 9, number 16, 17, 19, 21,
Nobody
20.
cares about that freaking team.
3.
They only know the owner for this team.
Spin still thinking? You have yours written down? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, Spin, you got 25 seconds. It is literally quite down to city and name. And guys, this is crazy. Thank you for the 7 people that are in here. You're the G's.
Them already?
You are the G's.
I think I said them already.
5 seconds.
I think I said them already.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just say it again if you have to. All right, here we go.
All right.
Show it.
Dallas Mavericks, because that's the only thing I know owners.
So
And
the
Colts.
Colts.
The Colts.
And he didn't put Indianapolis, but it's not on the board anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm
Dallas
sorry.
Dallas Mavericks is also not on the board.
Son of a... This is
Oh.
brutal, boys. Holy jeez.
Do I have to give you guys more? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys. Do you guys want a hint to end the game or no?
If we both get it right, it won't end the game.
Do you guys want that? Do you guys want to know what
Give us a
sports?
sport.
What
Yeah,
sport?
give us a sport.
Well, do you want me to give you the sports of all of them that are left? There's like this
Sure.
many left. Do you want
Yeah.
that spin? Do you want that guess?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
All right.
There is. Oh wait, I don't know what.
Just go down the list and say like, that's left. That's
Okay.
left.
Just
Hold on.
count them. Just count them and say how many are baseball, how many are
Yep,
football.
yep.
Just
how
out of the remaining.
There are 2 more basketball teams.
Okay.
There are 5 more football teams. And there is 1 more soccer team.
1 soccer team, 2 basketball,
5 football.
Okay.
So you don't have to think about baseball anymore.
Yep. Not a baseball team. Great. The one thing I know the most about. Not on there. Fantastic. Football teams that we have.
I'm giving you guys both 1 minute.
One minute
No matter
from
who
now.
finishes
Got
it. Yep, go.
What are some football teams? Who plays football? No, they suck.
All right, I'm ready, I guess.
Really? Oh no.
It's all right, you got 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Shit.
Oh, dang.
No. What? It can't be them.
15 seconds.
That's definitely not it. I think Spin wins here. All right, I'm ready when you are, Spin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show your boards, gentlemen.
Phoenix Suns. Golden State Warriors.
Golden State
No,
Warriors.
he got me.
Curry for 3.
He got me.
Phoenix Suns is not on the list.
Yep. Golden State Warriors.
But lucky number 3 for the Curry for 3
Oh, my
is the
goodness.
Golden State
Curry for
Warriors.
3, baby.
Spin takes the win.
Oh.
Who choked this time, Spin? Not you. Not you, Spin. Not you.
Dude, I should have had that. Curry's like the only guy I care
All right.
about in the
So I'm going to
NBA.
start at 29. 29 is the Steelers.
Yeah.
26 is the Falcons. So if you would have guessed either of those would have been not there, but close. Number 7 is the highest one left on the board, is the Chicago Bears.
Ew.
We said
That's
Chicago
profitable?
Cubs.
Okay.
They're one
They're
of the.
profitable?
Yeah.
I mean, they're one of the oldest teams, so they're going to be one of those. Okay. Number
Yeah.
16 is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Number 16, not surprising to me, Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
You're in Florida, big market, pretty great.
I
Okay.
was gonna put them, but then I didn't think.
Number 19, which makes no sense to me, but I think it's because they're a new team, probably owned by a higher ownership. The Houston Texans. Would have never guessed them in my entire life. I'm going to skip number 21. Number 23 is the soccer team. You said Man United. There's another
It's Man
Manchester
City.
team in there.
It's
It is
Man
Man
City.
City, which is
Oh,
my
damn
favorite
it.
team in soccer. And number 21, a team that has been ownership change in the last 5 years. The one I was actually referencing. Yes, the Commanders did go through one. I don't know what your guess was, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
The Denver Broncos
The Broncos made the list.
were just purchased by the giant, the massive retail / grocery / everything store, Walmart.
I don't
Walmart
care.
Walmart owns the Broncos, so we have one of the richest. We have the richest owner in the NFL.
And you guys still suck this bad?
It's not baseball.
Well,
don't
you
don't just throw
know,
money at. You just don't throw money at players, and that's how that works. We have a cap
You know
space
the-
anymore. We got a cap space.
The owner for the Rams is in Walmart too.
Oh,
He's
really?
married to Walmart. Yeah.
Oh, married to Walmart.
The land that they built the Rams, the land they built the Rams stadium on, Walmart bought the land, and then that's how he got such a good deal on it because I think married into there or something like that. So.
That's fair. I did not know that.
Epic's been
Epic
having a
Epic has
heyday
been
in
going
the chat.
crazy at chat. Go ahead and look at chat. Epic goes, success does not mean big
Yeah,
market.
I know.
He said New York, California, Texas. New York, California, Texas. Other people were like, think curling teams. And then the best
Tampa Bay's in Florida.
the best comment on the entire thing is Epic says ban Shrem for that. That was a pretty bad choke. The Rams owner is also the Nuggets and Avalanche's owner, and he owns a soccer team. Crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was very enjoyable. That was very enjoyable, and I don't know what else to say other than you
I'm
choked
so
my
pissed.
guy. You choked.
I'm so pissed.
You choked so hard.
So angry.
You choked so hard. Spin is now 2. Lotus is now 2, and Shrem is the lone 1. If it helps at all though, it's you versus me next week. So the
Yeah,
odds of you winning is higher.
Depending on what Spin picks, yeah.
I beat you the
my
first round, but
God.
that was just luck. Okay, Magic is my thing. Okay,
Well, yeah, it
and
was
we
Magic
we
cards
both
I'd never heard
and
of.
we both played like
We both
garbage.
suck.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, last comments. Get ready for MTG sideboarding. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Banter's Lounge. Spin, Shrem, what you guys got?
I want to go to bed. I'm angry.
He's pretty salty over here. That's a great way to end the stream. Spin.
Thanks for coming in, you guys. Once again, thanks for having that held on through that horrible. I don't know what that was, but you know, like I said, we were just having fun here. Thanks for everybody coming through, and let's keep it rocking and rolling. Like I always say, the more the merrier, and all that good stuff. Let's go.
Indeed. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your days in life, and stay safe in this crazy world.
Sucks.
Peace out.
Peace.